it is in a nutshell.
Blood satellite.
We are off to a bad start.
Yeah, oh, we suck at this game.
Not so much as it is a stream as it is. I have like a full playthrough of Halo CE recorded. And,
this man's gaming at a level that shouldn't
I
even
have
be
some
possible.
recording to go. Oh, shit!
So for those who are listening,
or what?
I'm gonna have to alt tab.
He's gaming while watching himself play another game. This is why we need, like, I'm gaming millennial style. I can only, I'm trying to keep up with you guys. I'm down to a pistol. I am fucking up. These guys are many classes ahead of me. I'm acting a fool. I'm seeing enemies I've never seen before. For those listening to the audio version of this, you're in for a bad time. I'm going to
You're in for a great time.
No, we're going to keep it lively. We're going to keep it moist. We're going to keep it good and pure. But that's going to involve a lot of me maybe talking and then maybe doing what I'm doing right now, which is shooting at an impenetrable armor on a bug. For those who don't know what the fuck is going on, this is a bit different than a regular live stream. I need some fucking supplies. We are playing a game, which is the first game that I've really played seriously in, I'd say, 2 years, ever since my son was born. So I've been playing, just fucking walking simulators just to get some content for the short clips. But this is the first game at the recommendation of fucking everybody in my life. And for a while, this game, Helldivers 2, came out. Then everyone was playing it. I missed out. Then it came back, and it was cool again. So I wanted to get in on it, and now I'm right back in it. I am wasting my time. I'm shirking my duties as a father and a man, because I had to get up to a good level for this stream. So I'm I got pretty far.
Grinding for months just for the stream.
I've been grinding for months and not knowing how to play. We had to let our friend the Laughing Man. I did a game with him. He had to like tell me how to use the money I'd been collecting. I've just been out here, just out of pocket.
You've been working so hard.
Yeah, and I'm okay at it, but I'm not. You know, these guys are gonna be calling in all kinds of mechs. They're gonna be calling in all sorts of fun shit, and I'm here. For those who can't see it, let me see if I can get this. You can't see it from here. I did get a skull mask. I found the skull mask in the game. So we're Fed posting on Super Earth right now. What else I got? I got the most ostentatious armor that I could get. Oh, John J. Ford's asking, do you need a fourth? It tops out at 4, right? Because we got 4 in here right now. So just for, by the way, if you see me just launch to the ground like that, it's because I'm alt tabbing to address some comment. So yeah, it's going to look like I'm having a seizure in this game a whole lot. We got who with us? We got Judas, we got me, we got the Prudentialist joining us, who you also know from our sister show, Do You Even Read? But also, I mean, everyone loves the Prudentialist, so he needs no introduction. And we got Judas's wife here with us, who may be chiming in with some minor bullying, depending on how she's feeling.
That's a good thing.
Man, she'll fuck you up. Really. I'm a member of her chat. She keeps guys on a leash that I've never seen kept on a leash before. we got our favorite schizo, Mike Nobody. She's figured him out. She's got the CAT scans on that guy's mind. I don't know how she did it. I spend a lot of time being perplexed by these people, but she knows the score. By the way, Michi Peachy here with a comment. Wouldn't be surprised if Dimes is also an expert on Jimmy Eat World B-sides. Juice, you're a Jimmy Eat World type guy. You seem like being that, right?
I have never in my life sat down and listened to any one Jimmy Eat World.
Okay, well, you did
Do any of
just
you
now.
have a stim by chance?
Just now. This was one of. See, that's the thing. I didn't even recognize it. It's not, and it's not that catchy.
So maybe you've been listening this whole time. Like,
see, I wouldn't know those. That's the point. I wouldn't know. It's not my thing.
Get my shit. Okay, where's Prudentialist? I'm trying to heal him. Okay, wait. I can do this. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
I wish real war was like this.
Bugs?
Yeah, so, and also for people who don't know Helldivers 2, what we're looking at, this is a game, I heard it explained to me before, this is like an unlicensed Starship Troopers. So if you're looking at this and you see bugs that look like Starship Troopers bugs, it's because they are, but there's also like a robot army and another army fight that's essentially the Protoss from StarCraft. So this is kind of the easy version, just shooting bugs. You got your guys, you got your guns. Most of the game that might separate it from other games, it's not like first-person shooter rules. It's a lot of calling in air support on things. You only get one gun, one sidearm, and like you can call down other guns and shit. But it's a lot of planning shit ahead like that. It's a bit more tactical. But yeah, you can really, and it's kind of, what's the story? Like you're clones of yourself? Because
you're just another soldier that gets called in. You were think the Imperial Guard from 40K. There's just millions of you.
You do actually have a life and a family, and you do actually just die, and they bring a new guy.
See, but the nice thing is in the introduction cutscene, it's your black wife and mixed race child that gets eaten by a bug.
And then you go and die. Yeah.
But then he correctly recovers from that very fast.
Just joins the military.
Finally, I can pursue my dream
of killing things.
Finally, I can now die for the white race.
Super Earth commends you for your valor.
Yeah, and so I don't know any of the story here, so I don't know why it's called.
So
Super
there was
Earth.
it used to be a top-down. Like I think XCOM a few years ago, and then they made this sequel, which is way better than whatever came out like 6-8 years ago.
There weren't enough nerds for the first version, so they made it a shooter.
Yes,
many such cases, just like what they did to a Fallout.
Truly many such cases.
A lot of people lying that Fallout 2 is their favorite. We got a bunch of liars on the internet. Like they watched a couple of videos about how much it's actually smarter. You're smart if you like it. And they said, that's me. He's talking about me. I'm the smart guy who likes that game. And then they just fucking lie. By the way, I also had Oh yeah, Mark Trouble here. Automatons are the best diversity hires. Yeah, this is the automatons. It is what they sounds like. It's just robot army. So the bugs are easy because they just swarm you like the bug aliens from any game or movie you've ever seen. But then the automatons, they got the grenade launchers and lasers and shit. We're probably gonna fight them next. I guess we're just in a destroyed city right now, and I am utterly lost. I don't know where I'm going.
I'm trying to get to the last bug hatchery nest thing.
These guys are accomplishing missions. I'm out here.
It's more like a twin stick shooter, is what Chris Blank is telling me, not XCOM.
So
okay,
I did a lot of prep for this episode. I don't know about you guys. I know you guys played the game a lot. I think I watched the entirety of American Sniper on YouTube Shorts. So.
Isn't it crazy that you can go on TikTok right now and watch all of Eddington in like 57 parts?
Yeah. So like I saw that movie, so I'm in kind of like a Chris Kyle mood. Like I'm killing everyone, but I'm like just not into it. Like yes sir, a shot.
Killing everybody, but nodding my head so everyone knows I disagree with it.
Which is the most military. You're not supposed to have fun. This is a game for having fun. If you imagine yourself having a great time in war, this is the perfect game for you.
Yeah.
To the point where I wonder if this, we're a very conspiratorial bunch. Like if this is an opt, like get guys like us into like going to war. It's like, okay, you can't fight the bugs, but it's like an automaton, a drone.
Or to just get us to stay on the computer.
You're going.
Here we are.
Here's the thing, though.
They never want you to go outside.
Here's the thing, though. I like mine more. I like the thing that I said more. I don't like your thing.
Yours is good. No, I like yours. We could,
No,
you know
you
what?
need
It's okay. We
reinforced,
can just
sorry.
go with yours.
It'd be funny if we actually were in war and we were like patched into each other, and then we're just talking like this as I'm being overwhelmed, utterly overwhelmed, like I am right now.
Because
This
you're
is
actually
why
screaming to the
This is
people
why
at home.
every military needs to have a Twitch live streamer.
You know what? Like,
I
not.
want like some Ishak Shalom on the IDF just like telling me how much it's fun while he gets like a $10 super chat before some RPG takes him out.
I'm not into military lore, but it wouldn't surprise me if they tried to do that. Like they just tried to get iDubbbz or something to do the fucking.
We're gonna airdrop iDubbbz into the Gaza Strip.
Listen, guys, you just need to think of Aleppo.
Oh, man.
as Tomato Town.
Just dropping iDubbbz into Ukraine. Oh man. It's unconscionable.
Treat it like a Mr. Beast challenge. We dropped 50 LARPers into the Gaza Strip. The last guy to survive against the IDF wins $50 million.
I'm waiting for the mask off moment of Mr. Beast where he's just like, yeah, I'm going to kill all the guys you don't like. And I'm like, yeah, I knew it. I called it. I called it. I knew Mr. Beast. Like, it is a scary name, is it not?
Yeah.
Like Mr. Beast, it sounds like a scary guy. So of
I've
course
seen
he's
so much awful shit. I don't know how much of it is true, but he sounds like an absolute psychopath.
Oh, he's
that
got
guy.
dead eyes.
Yeah, dude.
He's I wouldn't trust him
He's
around.
not, and he doesn't even seem that smart. If you see like kind of mask off interviews with him, he seems like a sub 100 IQ kind of a. There's something off beyond just being a
So
psychopath.
who's
There's
his
something
manager?
off. Yeah, exactly. That's.
Man,
the question,
I would
right?
not trust him around a fucking Lunchables.
He doesn't know how to open a lunch.
I wouldn't trust this guy in a Home Depot at 8 a.m. Jesus Christ. That's my reference because that's where I go a lot.
You go Home Depot.
Nichols.
What are you doing?
Nichols, my son, it's his favorite store. He just loves tools.
Nothing feels as good as calling ice at a Home Depot.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, when you go to the Home Depot, do you have to go through the lights section a lot?
No,
No?
Here's the thing. He was never into lights.
Not
'Cause you
a
take-
lights guy.
No, I tried when he was like really young too, and he just looked at me like I was retarded. Because it's retarded to do like, hey, look, here's a bunch of lights in a row.
I can't go through with it. We gotta always get the car shopping cart, and you gotta go to the lights section.
Who the fuck called in the thing? I guess we're leaving now.
Yeah, here
I
we
guess
go.
we're leaving the
sorry.
mission. No, I was only about to get smashed to smithereens. American Sniper's terrible, says John Lemmings. No, I agree. I don't know. I'm in a Bradley Cooper mode right now. I've started seeing like Bradley Cooper movies, and it started occurring to me that he might be one of the underdog actors. Like he's just, even though you might not like the movies he's in, and he might seem kind of pretentious. I'm like, I think he's actually really good though.
What's the one where he's on a boat in the desert?
Hangover 2.
Yeah, yeah.
He's good in Hangover 2. He was good in Burnt. Like he's good in, I don't know. I keep seeing him in shit.
Was he
but
in
like,
Limitless?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the movie that we all kind of think we are. If we only had to pick. It's the movie where it's like, you know what? It's about like meth. What if we all just did meth? And I no longer have an answer to that other than sure.
Why not?
Who's shooting at our own shuttle right now?
Me. Hey, how you doing?
Let's do that. Let's just start shooting at our shuttle.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo. I can't even do it. Can you blow up the shuttle?
I don't want to find out.
I don't want to leave this city. I think I like it here.
Yeah.
We're looking at this like
this is
fucking,
our city. We can't let them have it.
We're like DR guys. Like the real estate's got to be really low here right now. I've been watching a lot of Scuffed Realtor. This is where we get in.
Yeah, alien invasion, bug invasion.
There we go.
Okay.
Here,
just
Manitoba is full of bugs, like bed bugs.
Oh man.
Just what I heard.
I was gonna ask if that was like a new term for Indians or something.
Hey, you mentioned Sean Weiland earlier, and he says naked force has resolved more conflicts throughout history than any other factor. The contrary opinion is wishful thinking at its worst.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, clothed force would work. You'd think clothed force would work, but I mean, naked force. It's how you get the drop on people, right?
But within the metaphor, right? Is it a metaphor or a turn of phrase? Clothed force would be like force that's cleaned up and holding back a bit. The whole point of naked force is balls in your eye, right? Like you're not just you got
pulling a Dan Crenshaw over here.
Yeah, that's how his story keeps changing. What happened to that eye?
He lifts the eye patch and it's just a testicle.
It wasn't even an injury. It's just an unfortunate defect.
He was born with ball eye. Oh no.
He's got a teratoma in there.
Mr. and Mr. Crenshaw, your son is born with ball eye. Tell his two dads, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this dais. We all did the finger guns. I knew it.
Yeah.
Look at us. Who's got the most Nazi look? I'm
That
thinking,
would be me.
Yeah,
definitely.
You brought out the skull mask. I had to change my.
This is what I love about this game, because if you die, you become like a new guy. But if you survive, you're covered in blood and pus
You
and
just
stuff.
become more fashy looking.
And then you're just like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it again. Let's get back to it. While you guys are deciding, I had this idea. This might be very ill-advised, but I was going to play something in the background, and I had a couple of options. I'm going to let the winner's trust decide what we watch. And Judas, you must ask your wife as well.
Okay.
I have that Mehdi Hassan debate with all those like Groyper guys that I never really watched. I never saw that from front to back. I just saw some clips, so we could put that in the background.
Bad.
I've seen every still I see from it. It gets funnier. But then I also, you're gonna like that compared to the other one I got. It's Curtis Yarvin being interviewed by the Red Scare Girls.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do you love it?
No.
Do you love this good idea I had?
Chat. Well, for my chat, you're gonna suffer regardless of your guys. You have an option of 3 Eastern European Jews talking, or 1 Middle Eastern man getting interviewed by a bunch of Groypers.
By a bunch
Your
of Mexicans. a bunch of brown people yelling at each other about white people.
That applies to both videos.
This is what we got for entertainment tonight. I can do neither. Also, it doesn't need to be any of that. But if animals jump out, you know what I'm going to do? I don't believe in democracy. I'm going to get that fucking shit going.
Do it.
Let's start with this one. No, we do not want to do this. We want this up here.
Oh, yes. Oh, wow. I think I'll remind chat that there is a different super chat option. There they go.
There's Passage TV's terrible intro. Just terrible.
It could be worse.
I struggle to understand how. I just hate that aesthetic. I hate VHS stuff. I hate
The,
it's like looks
sorry,
80s.
have you ever seen? They're a comedy group, but have you ever seen Skycore Home Video?
No.
So they do the VHS retro 90s aesthetic. I think they actually do put shit on VHS tapes and then upload them to YouTube. But the premise is to they just make comedy bits. And they have one from the 90s where it's like a subscription service for the N-word.
Okay. I'm
It's
with
really
you.
good.
Okay.
It's like a 60-second clip. You can go play it on. It's a good one.
Send your money order to this PO box, and then you get a, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You had my attention, but now you have my interest. You know,
My
there's-
favorite video they have is the like 1980s like pro virginity advertisement they have. It's so good.
Okay, we got pro virginity, we got VHS N-words. I think I'm into this.
Yeah, buddy.
I think I'm into reliving my childhood.
So is this actually like an old thing, or is it like now?
No,
and it's
so
designed to be old?
it's made now, but they basically retro tech it.
All right.
That yes.
Yeah, I don't think we haven't really moved on from vaporwave. Maybe I
No.
will. Like I think I'm too old, so I think I'm just stuck there. Like what's it going to be? It's going to be like schizo early 2000s internet until I die.
I think we actually paid Charles Bovekirk to kill vaporwave, and then he didn't. Like it was not successful. Do you remember that?
Yeah, well, we tasked a French man to kill
That was your
something
first
American.
mistake.
Yeah. Someone had said something. It was a cruel core or something like that. Cruel wave, and that was the new Battlefield 6 trailer that just dropped. And it was like an orchestral rendition of Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, like orchestral dubstep Limp Bizkit. And they're
Well,
like,
now
yeah,
I'm just reminded of that stupid book we read where Nadia said, well, children are going to be playing the video games their grandparents did. And I'm thinking to myself, GTA 5 came out like 15 years ago at this point. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
oh, someone, Zuessians here says, get in the pods, eat the bugs. I mean, good point. This has kind of made a dog whistle to all of us. Mark Trouble is very excited about Yarvin and Helldivers. It's going to be hard not to threaten whatever's going on here. I got in the background here. Not too loud, hopefully. Now we get to have Anna K's
You know, there
fucking
was a movie called Women
cigarette voice.
Talking. I didn't know that made a sequel.
It must suck that Curtis Yarvin lost all that weight and everyone just keeps clowning him for like the last time he was masculine was when he was fat.
It's kind of true though. He looks weird now.
Can you guys hear us now? Cool.
Oh, just destroy
I was thinking that I should have asked you to ghost strike.
I'm hoping that this will make us
questions
more
for him, 'cause you like
violent.
talk
Listen to
so
this.
much.
Oh
Is there
shit.
Anything that you
I can
Oh,
already
no,
hear
Curtis.
him laughing. I need to kill
Curtis.
something.
I like how he laughed so hard it killed the mic as if it was recoiling in horror.
I've got a hammer.
Try to be brief.
Got a
You wanna
bunch of
talk about your
fucking
glow
dummies
up?
not understanding how
My
anything works.
glow up. My glow up.
Oh,
Well,
they're
you know,
talking about the same
actually,
thing,
you know,
but they like
this
it.
hair was, it's been changed several times. But
It's
it
cool
was
that a bunch of dumb bitches like
purchased
something
by
that's
a
universally
wealthy
regarded as
female
awful.
admirer who,
What are they
something
talking about?
the
They're talking
best
about how Curtis
hairdresser in
Yarvin
New
is
York
skinny
was
now.
Like, wow, this is really better. than
And
my
for those at home,
previous
Dasha
hairdresser
is
was."
wearing
So, if you
skanks
remember-
knee-high
That was
fucking
quite
socks.
crinkly, yeah.
And
I wish
Anna
I had
Kay
it
is
to
wearing
wear.
some kind of like
But
Eastern
yeah, this
fucking
is more
European
like
peasant
Very
garb.
efficient.
I'm gonna
Right up
turn
Gio's
that.
alley.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Yeah, Gio's suffering somewhere right now.
No,
No,
well,
no.
yeah,
I
because
don't even
he's
know.
an
I don't know,
animan.
man. I
He's
don't even know
described
what it
himself
is.
as such.
No, I watched it this morning.
He's an
on
anime?
finish,
No,
An
he's an
animan.
animan. So
Oh.
the thing is, if you're in the space, you're supposed to like pretend that either of these women are desirable and be like, no, she's
The hands
my
up is fine. You know, it's like, is there
waifu.
really a difference?
Right.
Because a couple of like dumb bitches heard about Neon Genesis Evangelion way too late, and they said, "Oh, isn't it cool how men are fighting over these like mentally damaged women?" And they said, "Oh, we can do that." And then we've been dealing with that ever since, because this is a dead culture full of fucking faggot zombies.
Yes.
I'm very hesitant to like get,
I think
you
their
know,
idea was
too crazy when Prude's on here because I don't want to get him in trouble.
and then they would
So there's some certain things I'm not going to say,
when
but I will say that
obviously
these two bitches are dumb and should die. That's as far as I'm going to go.
Tell us how you really
Ooh, a
feel.
laser.
Well,
Laser for me.
I think that
Yoink.
it's important when you consider.
I didn't even call him my fucking guy. So for people who are just listening, you can call in a drone that will shoot for you. This really makes war something you want to do.
Yeah. I'm into it, man. Let's do some war. It couldn't be worse than this.
Give war a chance.
Yeah.
Can I make a crazy suggestion? Like, and this is my bias. It seems like it's mostly white guys playing this game. Is this like a big like Hispanic game too?
A lot of Chinese dudes playing it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Are they the bugs we're shooting?
And yeah,
They just never told us it's like a team game.
It's like the end of Ender's Game. It's like, sorry, Mr. Wiggin, these are all real Chinese people you've been killing.
And it's not a game. You've been killing them in real life.
These are all
You've been actually controlling a Chinese police robot in Guangzhou.
these are all Chinese 12-year-olds who have been soundly defeating you this whole time. I'm like, yeah, that checks out. That's getting owned by a Chinese kid who's trained to do one thing by his fucking tyrannical parents. Worse than they haven't even heard about Hitler yet.
Times, what are you doing? You're like inside the nest over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna
What is
drop
going on?
a hell bomb.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, wow. That was a one-hit kill. That was great.
Let's see if this works. My hell bombs never
Make
work. It's
war
based-
great again. I agree.
It's so hard to get the hell bomb on that nest, like by the mushroom thing. It'll hit the mushroom and then not land.
Yeah, it literally just didn't. Okay, never mind.
See,
I
you gotta. Yeah, it's stupid. With these, you almost have to use like a big weapon or something.
All right, so yeah, for folks at home, I dropped a nuke on a thing, and then it just bounced off, went doink, and spiraled. And if it would have hit me, it would have been worth something.
Two-pointer.
Let me check on this.
If only. If only.
Progressivism, but would you say that like?
Wait,
it's
who's
a
the
bad
fourth
sign
person
that they're,
playing?
like,
Says
fucking
Zero.
with
That's
I have no
Judas's
idea.
wife.
Oh, Judas's wife.
It's definitely not bad.
It's Mrs. Judas.
Mrs. Judas.
It creates.
It's
Well, fortunately, we have a very robust security presence here. When I did my
Is that
debate
Yarvin's
at
I love it.
Harvard, there were
Yeah, you never heard him
five
before?
protesters.
No. I mean, no, I've heard him before, but
You
it's
know,
like
one of them looked a little
Jeez.
weird and dangerous.
You know what? It actually sounds like he was
Picked
getting
one,
better
you
at
know,
public speaking, and then he
but,
got worse.
hey guys, I armed the
Well, I
bomb.
mean,
Just
bad in
heads up.
the, like potential harm to your
dangerous, yeah.
physical person. I mean, I guess like
bad for your
as-
soul.
If
well,
you say I
that,
mean,
but
I guess,
as
you should be
your-
fucking put on a leash and
more,
march naked through town.
do they really
I mean, I
lose some of
guess.
They
Like,
might
oh, you're-
like
Well,
that.
you have to.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Could you try and be a
There's this
real
kind of
woman for
crossover.
5
It's like
fucking
the whole
seconds?
punk, crossover.
Could you not be an unfinished fucking Polish clone for like 2 seconds? Give me 2 fucking seconds.
What did it do for Kurt Cobain?
Geo somewhere in fucking Ontario.
So
No,
there's
no,
that,
no, no, no,
Well,
no.
his wife.
I know.
I'm gonna do Geo.
Love her to death.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
It's out of
be
love.
mean,
Gio.
be mean to a woman.
But yeah, I mean
That's
so-
quickly all this show's
so
turning into at this
you can
point.
kind of do that a little bit.
I am being
That
chased by a
creates
giant
different
bug.
set of
It is going to
kinds
destroy
of
me. I don't know where anyone
pressures
is.
where
Going to the waypoint that
you're
you
still in this
set, but
very, like,
nobody's here.
musical environment.
I set a
Yeah,
waypoint.
you said did you not know that? I'm just
I-
fucking following the leader here.
No,
asshole.
don't listen to me.
They're,
Oh yeah,
Fuck.
this. I am the leader here. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing. I found a big laser, and I got really excited about that.
subculture.
they're doing the thing where they're like.
He found
of course,
one big
taking a
gun,
hard moral
and he was good to
stance
go.
against it.
Yeah.
I need a
And then
resupply.
I have no idea if
on
Chris Blank is
how
talking about Geo here, but
at
he
the
just
same
says rocking
time
back and
recently
forth like a
joined
trickly
Twitter.
puff.
I did.
Like a well, who could
I
that be
didn't
about?
actually join Twitter. The problem
Who
was
could
someone
be-
had pirated my name.
I mean,
was,
I hate
like,
to say it.
content
I
I think if
farming on
someone
my name.
brings up a
Just look for the
Snorlax,
man.
then it's
No,
like, oh,
that
is
is
he
a
talking
totally
about Jews'
different-
wife?
He
Is he?
disappeared. He was a good poster. No, it was
Yarvin
Curtis.
Groyper.
It was not Curtis Yarvin Groyper. Losing, Zemping has, or as I call it, Zemping has made me.
I hate his
definitely
voice so
less
much, man.
Groyperous, and,
At least have the decency to
that's
lie
true.
about
because
Ozempic,
Or
please.
the Groypers
confident,
are
yeah.
fat.
Yeah.
The whole Groyper thing, by the way, is the original. There was like a change in what a Groyper was. The original Groyper was something very subtle and refined.
Fucking thing. Okay, by the way,
The
hey guys,
history of
Seen the frog.
griping. Oh no.
Yeah, it's the
By the way,
frog, but the
hey-
frog, if you go back,
he's trying to act like
the-
he
the
invented
great
frog Twitter. Like all
poster
these
was
BAP
that
faggots,
_Groyper,
they say frog Twitter. Like
the
used to be
bug
good.
of
I'm
the
like,
day,
that was you
had
ripping
these,
off
bug of the day
4chan.
Groypers, which
You
is,
saw
much
a
more
frog meme
sensitive
and said,
capable
"Oh, I'm gonna
of
do that. I'm gonna pretend like I
the
fucking
word was
invented
just
it."
hijacked for these,
It's pathetic, and they still try and talk about the glory days
God.
of when them and their gay
Okay,
friends were on
so
Twitter ripping off
when
4chan.
the New
Ripping off
Yorker
4chan was
posts
better back then.
phrases
It's
like
gotten worse,
racism
I
and
guess.
biodiversity, obviously,
The
Well,
Groypers are
4chan's
basically the
is
same
like
thing.
that.
Y'all use the same fucking frogs.
whatever they think is like edgy or cool is no longer.
I
But
can't tell
they're
if it's Yarvin
essentially,
or
like,
Judas making fun of Yarvin half the
mooching
time.
off of these ideas while keeping them at arm's length. And
Sure.
I
Sure.
I like how you
Mm.
decided I'm going to play a video game with friends today,
Well,
but I
those
also need
kind
to
of-
be really
Yeah, I mean,
mad.
there's sort of.
No,
that's
I
why I'm
think
like,
it's-
they'll
I
make
think
us
it's
in
a
the mood
good
to
thing
kill.
even when they're sort of presented with a.
I blew myself
with
up.
a, presented, or should I say, misrepresented
back.
with a
Americans
loud,
entered the chat
you know,
and blew
very,
himself up.
very audible high school girl, sneer. I think our.
Oh,
Nine, buddy.
West-
Oh, jeez.
Okay, for those who didn't see that,
Family-
Prudentialist
family
came in from orbit and
background
landed
is,
squarely on me,
and,
which I've never actually seen happen before.
probably my fifth cousin.
Did you
And
walk right onto his spot?
What-
Like,
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I
look
literally
up?
landed on him.
I was trying to figure out why he would
where's-
do that.
Oh my
the
God,
last
Anna.
sports viewer.
It sounds like these
My wife
meat
is sitting right
sacks and
here.
they're
Oh,
are
I
laughing
know.
at
I
us
don't
too.
do
I love
hot
that.
journal. I don't do any
Don't
journalism.
ban.
Yeah, I think she'll take it in stride.
No. There's definitely some.
It wasn't a honey pot situation.
It was not a honey.
What are you
pot.
laughing
Have
at,
you seen
Dasha?
that
What are you
film,
laughing
Honey
at?
Pot?
I feel like I'm
Iraq
playing
film.
Helldivers with a
They basically
middle-aged
Do you like
academic
pink
Jew.
things?
I wanted to capture the feeling of also doing war
no.
now, which is like
Really?
in your earpiece is some bitch
Don't
telling you what to
believe
do.
Well, I'm
Hit
married.
your vape.
This
I
is
need
a real
to- I need
problem.
to
Like
decompress
basically,
after that lying ass answer.
if I was just like banging chicks nonstop, like I think.
Is that
I
what you
would
do?
like
You
it,
bang
actually
chicks?
happily
Yeah, he
married
bangs
and,
chicks
Fuck
nonstop.
you. But
That's
you
kinda
know,
like what a hetero guy does,
so
right? He
it's-
That would
bangs
get
chicks.
pretty quick.
It would. Yeah.
mean,
I know.
Yeah,
see. That's the thing is that
okay,
I
well,
know,
like,
it would, but I know
Not
it
on
would,
top.
like intellectually. So.
Well, okay. Did you ever have a period where you were doing that because you were maybe not famous but already?
Wow, we
He's
finished
never
this
had a
video
kid.
basically
No,
in
actually,
10 minutes.
because I was still married at that point.
Oh shit!
but,
I'm trying not to
besides
walk
my,
into
you
a
know,
Gatling gun right now.
they were kind of
Crypto is in the
overbanned,
dumps,
yeah.
so I'm not actually rich now. So girls can kind of tell that when they look at you. They're like,
Oh yeah, that's
why
what
you're
that's
in
what girls
the
always do
That's
when you were
why- yeah.
crypto
Bag for
rich.
shekels,
yeah,
like,
absolutely. I have to show my coin. You know?
And who was sucking Curtis Yarvin's dick? I need to know.
Show
Who's that?
our
Who's
coin.
that?
Yeah.
Is
You
it
ever
these
worked at
bitches?
something together?
No, it was.
What is your coin?
Someone
Dasha?
doesn't read Vanity
Sorry,
Fair.
Dasha, it's on the salon exchange.
It's me. It's me.
Not
I don't read
really,
Vanity
so-
Fair.
Catchphrase, but
When it was
whatever.
up, oh my god.
And what do you get for it? Is it a token that you can trade?
I
in
think
as
this is some
utility
flirting. Do
coin
you think
for
that's what
Dasha?
this is?
Does anybody listen to this? Like, have you listened to this
Let's see.
before?
No.
No.
And yeah, you know, if I
And if
have
you-
enough
This
of
is
it,
so
kinda, you know,
bad.
Trump does this. Like, if you have enough Trump coin, you can get lunch. You know, you can. I don't think you can get
This
anything more, but
feels
you can get
like
lunch. You
NPR.
know?
Promises
but
lunch
worse.
to, you
I
know,
see a
gross,
late
dude.
a quasar
just
cannon that I
so
want to
fucking
fly
get.
you to
Get it.
Mar-a-Lago.
I'm taking
I
it.
love you.
I'm taking it.
I
Yeah.
love you.
I'll bet he does.
Like, no one said that to me. in
He
like
he
10
laughs like a
years.
1930s like villain tycoon, you know?
How do you girls feel about?
Like he laughs like the
Trump,
fucking
you know,
penguin from Batman
We
Returns.
love him.
He's a
We've
real
always
person.
loved him. Even
He's a
when
real
we had to be
person.
like down low brothers about it.
He's a real person.
Everyone wants
I've
to
never
be a
met him, but
Batman
he's a real
villain in the
person. I
space,
don't know
but we
what-
only
what
have
Joe
one
Biden
true one,
is.
and
I
that's
don't know what
Curtis
Kamala
Yarvin.
Harris
But he's
is.
not
I
like
know what
the
Joe Biden
Joker.
is,
He's
but
one of
Joe
like the
Biden.
off-brand
No,
ones. It's like
Yeah.
one of the one shots where it's like,
Donald
well, there once was a
Yeah, he was
billionaire who
amazing.
drank too
He
much
wasn't so
lemonade,
sweet, but
and now
he did have a
it's from the
very
'60s,
warm,
right?
He's the
firm
lemon man.
handshake. It wasn't.
Yeah,
It's-
he's not.
certainly wasn't
He's not the penguin. He's a
long-winded
different
or
marine
canny,
bird.
but it
He's
was
the
not, like, that
booby.
It's me,
He's
it's-
a booby.
He's the
it's me.
blue-footed booby.
Which
It's
is
Yeah.
me,
arguably
Mr.
more
Sour.
Would he hoverhand? Did he hoverhand?
Oh,
You
I
suck
never-
on me, you're not gonna like it.
Hoverhanding actually ought to be considered a form of fault because it actually
You know,
shows.
Eric,
Okay,
when
it
you
shows that you're
cover-handed
thinking-
me. Paul Reiser.
Blurt out
Are
a
they
sexual
seriously
God, it
assault.
taking
shows
out
that
the
you're
word
thinking
sexual
about it.
assault?
Yeah.
Right, it
Yeah.
actually shows that
Totally.
you actually just want to like reach out
It was
and
like
just.
this far away.
This is his
He
big
was- it was,
thought
like,
for the night.
So
It-
far.
He's gonna
Okay.
write 3
It just
Substacks about
proves
this.
that they want to just reach out and like fully grope, and then
That's
they're
what
not,
I
you know,
want. Is I want
really
a I want the
Do you know about your orangutans? Are you
neo
familiar with
cameralist
orangutans?
answer to sexual harassment.
No.
You know what's great when you want to be
Great,
kind of
great.
fucking edgy
There's a
and talk
wonderful
about
book.
rape, you
There's a
know?
wonderful book.
People
All
diving
men
into
and
me.
women should read it.
But you want to talk about rape to be edgy, but then you actually can't say it.
But he did that on Aaron's shows, which was so weird. He was like, DeSantis
Well,
needs
I mean,
to
I
be
was
more
about to
rape.
say evolutionary psychology, but I just
Look, I don't-
say race science. But if you
Well,
define
like,
apes
for me,
as
if I'm going to
races,
talk about rape, I
you know,
want to talk about
and-
rape.
which is a strong
You
definition.
know, you're not going to
But,
get me
you
shucking
know,
and
the thing is, if we
jiving.
look at male behavior in the Great
Yeah,
Lakes,
but you like to
see
look at
all
male
these
behavior.
interesting
I
categories.
mean, you just set me up for that one.
The sex.
The
They
beeping
show
was
their
perfect for
asses.
your
They
show.
show their asses. These are the sex. The bonobo is the sex chimp.
Wait,
right?
you know?
Oh, cool.
Bonobos
Thanks,
is like
Curtis.
a-
Thanks.
a-
Tell me more
I
about
know,
fucking
I know.
monkey
It's
ass.
probably
it's also
wearing it right now.
I am not.
All right,
don't
put
know
on
if
Mehdi
the
Hassan.
bonobos
This is killing me.
It's
Yeah,
really
they're the
bad,
sex
man.
chimps. They have
He's-
a lot
he's
of
trying to do a
sex.
Joe
They have,
Rogan
like,
now.
there's a lot of lesbian sex.
He's getting into the monkey
especially,
grift
like,
too
erotic,
late.
frankly.
Monkey
I
coin
mean,
is
these
too
bonobos,
late.
like,
Are you one of those?
Well, they do like female bonding through like trivitism, right? You know, like and,
Ed,
so there's
you know,
that.
like-
there's like they
Man,
do
that
that.
was bad. Okay, I'm getting
Me
cold.
live streaming 5 years ago.
Put on some music to fucking deal with that. Because at first I'm like, okay, there's no way they would sell tickets for this and get people into a theater. People have to get a babysitter. They need to, sort out their whole fucking evening to go see this, right? And they would just be like on stage. It's like, you ever seen
Most people
a
are
monkey
I
ass?
think, single in New York these days.
Yeah, true.
I
The
heard-
height of their month.
Every time I hear a crazy statistic about, at like the dating market now, I tend to believe it. I just read one before I went live that said a quarter, I don't know how they got this number, but it was a quarter of Gen Z was aborted, something like that. I don't know how you
Nice.
saw it, but I believe nice, righteous. But then it was like, no one's having sex, or I think it's just one woman having sex with everyone in New York. It's one of the. It's
And
either
Sam.
one woman or one guy having sex with everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. what
There
am I
was
doing?
one I was reading, and it was like 48% of men ages 18 to 24, I think, said that they had not approached a woman in the last year.
It's because they're all happily married, Prude.
You think that's it? You think they're just?
I don't think most Gen Z's married.
No.
Do you
no,
think
it's
they got married
bad.
and didn't tell anyone? Like that's how trad they are. They did the
Yeah.
secret marriage. They got. The thing is that all Gen Z, half of Gen Z. This is
I'm
number I saw.
trad because I'm horny.
I actually saw half of Gen Z got Jewish married.
Like to a child?
They married their teacher.
to their young cousin? Yeah.
You mean to a gay baby?
That they adopted.
They adopted a gay baby and then married it Jewishly.
Anonymous Adonis says Yarvin is like a dad bod calendar man. That's
That's
that.
so good. I missed that. Okay, let's put that up on the board. We love this comment.
We just need angry comments. Angry.
Angry Dance also banging chicks appreciator. Yeah, man. I love like hetero.
We're
stuff.
heterosexuality appreciators here. That's all.
If I see some hetero sex, hell yeah.
Hey, we got a 10 euro super chat from John Isle. Would love to witness the rest of this live, but it's almost 5 a.m. here and I'm on a long bender. Greetings from Finland. Thank you, John.
Who was talking about the Finnish recently, saying they know how to
Quant.
do it right?
Quant is in Finland. He's talking about how white it is and how it's easy to find girls.
It's easy to find girls, but is he approaching them? That's the question.
I don't know. Well, he's like fucking 19, so.
So that's the prime.
That's,
we're
he hasn't-
finished.
He's not old enough to have failed enough at it to be bitter yet, I think.
That's true.
I wonder if there's any tricks to picking up Finnish women.
Wheel of cheese.
Because that's what you do for, like, Eastern Europeans. But with Finnish, I'm thinking some kind of... Like, everything comes back to smoked fish. So it can't be that.
Sauna.
You have
Sound.
to. You have to be able to carry 2 yaks.
I tell you what, guys, no matter where you go in the world, you can't escape it. You got to be able to do the more plates, more dates thing.
You gotta lift.
Yep.
That's what it
More
boils
plates,
down
more
to. You
dates.
just gotta lift.
Juice lifts every day, but he lifts, like wheelbarrows of sod and things.
Yeah,
Not a bad thing.
that sucks.
Oh, by the way, Judas,
Yeah.
I got some news.
Tell me, is it sod? You got sod news?
He's first of all, I got someone in the chat looking for a new wood corner.
Oh yeah.
They need some wood news,
All right, all right.
but maybe we get. Do you have any wood news? We'll start with that.
Wood news. I got nope. Nope.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
here's
He wanted to
technically-
hear about the. They said that in Canada, it seems that we're planning wildfires every year now.
I
don't
mean,
know if there's-
you want to call that wood news, but I think so.
It's more fire news. I would
It's
just-
bad right now. I can't fucking breathe here. I've had to get my inhaler out. It's terrible.
Really?
Yeah, the last it hasn't hit you there. The last couple of days where I am, it's been like it was like the 32 degrees, and today it was 16 degrees.
It's been hot, but
No, yeah, what I'm
is
saying
there
was
a fire
cold.
near you?
Yeah, no, because the fire, I think it's in like northern Quebec, but the smoke went over us the last like day and a half, and it's so heavy that it blocked out the sun, and it's been cold, like fall cold.
You remember the last time this happened? It turned out that there was a guy out there, one guy starting
Yeah.
a lot of these fires.
And not like a psycho, but like a guy in a van going mile by mile and starting
Yeah.
fires in specific locations that are hard to reach. Yep.
And
yep.
that was in the news, and then it went away. So you think that this is all speculative, of
I
course.
think so.
But
I think so. I think that's exactly what it is.
yeah, and then what do we do about that? We say, "Yep, there's a guy starting
Well, it's
fires
obviously
again."
the government that's doing it, so you got to change the government. Just change it. You know what I mean, right? Change with a capital K.
With cake. Change. There's something so funny about that. But change with a capital K, spelling it like an utter asshole.
Spelled like you would a Kamala Harris rally would spell it.
I was laughing hysterically. I don't know how this came up. I was in some fucking group chat, but the idea came up of making more boomers. And just the thought alone of like, we need more of them. We had
We have a boomer cloning machine, and
It's like a boomer cargo cult. Like things were good when they were around. We need to
We need more
stuff
of
some
them.
boomers.
we need
we
gotta
need more.
get,
We need more boomers.
like it's so inverted from what anyone would want. Okay, John Lemmings here. Drinking in Finland is like water and ice in an alcoholic beverage.
Sounds great.
It's kind of a convoluted way of saying that, but I get what you're saying, though. I think we're the only place in the world that doesn't... Like we're the only non-alcoholic country. I think that's a fair thing, right?
What, Canada?
Like, compared to Germany, compared to Eastern Europe, compared to, like... I think in Africa, they're just, like, huffing shit
know.
and piss all the time. Like, everyone's on something.
I think my German buddy drank all the time, but I don't know if it was physiognomy or what, but he was never like we would drink constantly, and then we'd be up at work at 9 a.m. and we'd be fine. But we never drank that much at work. We might drink at 3, but like we wouldn't drink through the day.
Well, lucky you.
No, I'm just
Lucky
saying,
you.
like he's got it. That guy's got it figured out. You call it alcoholism, but like they're fucking functional, those Germans.
It's only alcoholism if you're bad at it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Oh, quick.
If you're
what
good at it, it's just a hobby.
You're just an enthusiast. All right, so it took me until just now to figure out what we're doing in this mission.
Yeah, same.
All right, so I gotta set up. Okay. Everyone's been setting up shit except me.
Oh, is this
All
like
right.
we're defending the base thing?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
defending.
there it goes.
9 seconds. Yeah, it's time to put some turrets down.
Okay, so for this mission, everyone, we're gonna be hit by wave upon wave of people who want to just rip us apart, and I got a story for you. Judas showed his ass the other day. He thought I was acting out of pocket for bringing a nuke to a cage match.
Yes, I was mocking him openly. Yeah, I was being rude.
Who ended up saving the day?
You did. We were cornered on the edge of the map, like it was timing us out because we're running off the edge of the map. Dimes drops the nuke, and it was like perfectly spaced where it wiped the entire map except the edge where we were standing, and then we won. It was just
Yeah.
flawless.
And what I love most about that story is, I don't know how many times you might have told it, but every time he told it, it's probably that I did that on purpose. And I wasn't just like dropping a nuke and diving away.
Just a Hail Mary. Yeah.
Diving away just myself, knowing that I'll save myself. How many war stories are like that? You know, your buddy, the sniper, American sniper, kills the guy who was about to kill you when he was actually just trying to shoot you.
Yeah.
He's trying to pull a fucking Boone from Fallout New Vegas. I'll just kill him.
See, team killing has always been a problem. Everyone's like, oh, you know, only, like in World War II, only 20% of soldiers ever fired their gun at the enemy. It's like, yeah, 80% of the time they're firing it at each other.
At their wives.
They're all, yeah, that's why they wasted so many bullets, because every guy in the trenches was holding up a photo of his wife, and everyone was shooting the photo. Like, you don't understand how much these generations hated their wives.
So much it influenced an entire generation of television humor.
We used to have real wars. Where we just it was just one big take my
What'd
wife.
you do?
Please.
We just shot photos of our wives.
That's why when they get back home, it's like, what was the war like? I don't want to talk about it. He just didn't want to talk about what he did in there. He was having too good of a time.
That's that I love killing things, and it's just like when you translate a Hebrew tweet.
I love just like
They might be the only people that still have fun at war. I don't know.
That's what the Vitalists have been telling me, but I won't let Jews take having fun at war away from us.
Yeah. That used to be our thing.
See now, like, we've been propagandized by so many videos where, like, oh my god, it's Chris Kyle had to shoot a kid in the chest, and then he's got to spend the rest of the movie going, where like the fucking Israelis are like, ha got him.
Yeah.
They love it.
I think we need to up the difficulty for the next mission.
Yeah, is this a follow-on from the previous one? Because this feels easy compared to the previous one.
This is a pretty easy mission.
Am I fucked
This
up?
is just
Like,
the wave defense.
I thought this was on like extreme or something.
No,
Or
we're
am
on
I-
like level 6 difficulty. It's pretty easy.
Okay, well, okay, sorry. Sorry.
Mr. Level 95.
Okay, someone just exploded me into a fire.
Nice. Let's see if I can hit you from here.
No, don't. Hey,
I can see you.
No, get out of here. No.
I gotcha! I gotcha!
What did you do? There, I got you. How about that? How about I shoot you in the spine?
That wasn't me!
Who did I shoot?
That was my wife!
Oh, okay, everyone calm down. Everyone needs to
That
just
is
take
great
5.
because she stepped away to check the door or something, so...
I shot a woman in the back while she was like asleep.
See, you're enjoying war.
That's
It's
what
okay.
we're just talking about. That's war. See, it comes out even when you're not trying.
Oh, I see what this is. We gotta do the rocket launch. Okay, I haven't even been doing that. We're
No,
just defending.
it just goes out on its own.
Yeah, you don't have to hit a button.
This
or
is an
anything.
automatic thing.
They should put the button. That would make it harder. If you had to run back over there to do the thing.
Yeah, whenever you think it's safe, then you got to do it. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is a mission for people paying attention where we just fucking shoot a missile. Hey, by the way, what's you guys? We didn't talk about this. I hope you didn't talk about this, Prudentialist. But what do you think about that whole Sydney Sweeney ad?
Gio and I talked about it, and I'm sure, as you know, because you work in advertising times, that what, like 90% of ad guys are raging shitlibs these days.
Oh yeah, it's I'd say it's 60-40 on the side of women too. If you're working at an
Okay,
agency.
so like, do you know? I really do think that it was just deliberately designed to cause some sort of discussion. Like, Sydney Sweeney
yes.
has good genes, and it's just like, I know everyone's been so mind fucked from the last 10 years of like just the Trump era that they were only going to read this as one way, and that one way was, wow, what a lovely Nazi advertisement.
Yeah, well, there's a couple things to talk about there. So, American Eagle seems to be the one handling it, but it seems like a advertising agency idea. advertising agencies tend to take swings like this where it's designed to be controversial, and it's controversial in such a tactical way, by which I mean, and I was explaining this, I actually responded to Richard Spencer about this. I don't know if people agree with me, but
Gross.
I said there's two things that the ad does that tell me, or at least make me think it was an agency. Oh, Jesus Christ, it was a giant bug that fell from the fucking sky. The first was that good genes, everyone's reading that as eugenic, and I understand why they would, and it kind of is, but the phrasing there is very careful in that even boomers say good genes. Good genes can mean a lot of things. It's not even
Trump says good genes.
Yeah, it's not as eugenic as people are hoping, even though it gets right up to the edge. Secondly, they're very careful about who they pick for that because Sydney Sweeney, while being attractive, I'm not, I get the thing where everyone says every woman is a fat mid online. I get that. I like bullying people to suicide just as much as anyone else. But they picked her very carefully because while she is attractive, she's actually not threateningly pretty. Whereas there's women out there, there's actresses like Blake Lively, I would say, would be, if you put Blake Lively in that ad, women get pissed off. Women get really defensive because she's actually, it's annoying to them how pretty she is. In the same way that there's certain like male actors where you're like, okay, well obviously
Sydney
like,
Sweeney is like the kind of a loose, dumb neighbor slut type.
She's
like she's
Stay
hot,
horny.
but
Stay
yeah,
horny.
yeah.
I think
not like-
I think
yeah.
she's hot, but she's kind of retarded looking,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no,
And
but
she's
that's the
kinda
point. That's what
touchy.
makes her hot is that she looks like you could take advantage of her. It's the
She's got
implication.
that fetal alcohol syndrome eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it works, and that's why they can get away with it. That's why I think they were being kind of cute with it. But other than that, I don't think it's as extreme as people think. But interestingly, it looks as though American Eagle is walking it back and trying to run a more traditional ad, which they would have recorded already. So they already had that in the back pocket for just such an occasion. But yeah, I think everyone was excited about white people being back, which I mean they are in the sense that despite how tactical this ad might be, they thought it was safe enough to play around in these waters, which does represent something of a vibe shift. I don't like using that term that much, but I think people understand what that means. So like it ain't everything, but it ain't nothing. And maybe we'll see more of that, at least in the ad space, because the ad space, like they're just trying to, if the signal has gone up that they can take risks on things and it doesn't destroy the company, then you're going to start seeing more places do it, because advertisers are not, they're actually not edgy. They're hyper conservative. You rarely see interesting ads because everything is designed by committee, unless you get a real rogue creative director, which don't exist anymore as far as I'm concerned, unless you're in some kind of really, really small shop or something. But like these things are so workshopped to death, it's almost impossible to get an interesting idea out of anything. But if this works, then it'll be a green light on anything like that. And maybe that means, hey, maybe that means an anti-Great Replacement ad, or playing around with that idea in the future. Who knows? I don't know who would do it. Maybe it'd be a travel company. It'd be something like weird like that.
I need a travel company that says "see the world" but don't invite the world.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's something that could work. Like you might, and then they can ride the controversy and take it down. But then
That would
they
be a
don't lose any
great
money.
thing for one of those like Nordic river or like those fjord cruises that they have that like a lot of boomers go on, where it's just like go somewhere where you feel at home, and it's just like a nice white Scandinavian country.
And everyone knows what you mean, but they don't really say it. That's the game they all have to play. I guess the question
You
is,
want to met times?
I feel like I'll blow the opportunity.
Here you go. I've got
Okay,
like
are you
one
passing
more.
to me because it's got no
I've got
ammo?
one more I can call in.
Okay, so it's gonna be like it's got a fucking grenade in it. Okay, I'm in a mech right now, everyone. This is unprecedented. And it just turns out that there's no fucking enemies on this map. I don't know if I've fucked up.
Well, that's why I set up the difficulty, because there are basically no enemies on this wave survival map.
Yeah, like I expect. Is someone shooting me? Who is? Is that you?
Ah! That was not me!
Again. again.
Okay, so
I'm the
I-
one lying like the Titanic girl on the top of the wall. You can't even fucking see me.
There you are. Look. This is such an advanced form of team killing, where you get someone else to kill your own.
I shot off one of your arms for killing me.
Okay, well.
And now we're gonna lose.
No.
War rules. Can you imagine the fucking girls from Red Scare trying to play a game? It's like, this is like what nerds do. This is what like incels do.
We're gonna do vanilla Minecraft.
I'm gonna
Vanilla Minecraft.
What if I like built a pussy and stood inside of it? Yeah, what if? What if a lot of things? Am I on fire?
Yeah.
I feel like, see, I get the sense I'm fucking this up. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Yep, there we go. Did someone die? Someone did. Okay, good. There's an ion storm in progress right now, which means we're getting bombarded with electricity. How many? We're launching 8 fucking rockets? This is just. I mean.
A little
Hey,
slow.
Wood News. I want to tell a story of my failure. I was trying to kind of espolier my plum tree. This is kind of about wood. Oh, thanks, asshole. Nice.
Trying
Nice
to wait.
Got me. I was doing wood news from the top of the wall.
You try to espoliate your plum tree.
Yeah, it's like you bend the branches out with metal wire to get it going in the right direction. They're really brittle. I had no idea they're so brittle. They're not. They're green, so they look green. They look like soft, pliable wood. But even a little bit of tension, they snap, and they're quite woody on the inside, which is I've worked with trees before. That surprised me. So, learn from my mistake. If you are ever trying to espoliate a plum tree,
It sounds something that an aristocrat would ask, like a stout woman to do.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's an aristocratic tree. You buy these, they're like $400 for the tree, but you can make your own.
You can't make your own tree.
No, like you grow
I
the
guess-
tree,
okay.
but you train the branches into a certain pattern as it grows. So it
What
takes years and years to
Well,
do
if you
it.
did engineered wood, but it was just engineered wood trees, and you just made them.
That's so Chinese. That probably exists in China.
You spend all your time 3D printing just natural things.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! I made the back rooms. I made like one of the off-brand back rooms where I just took a bunch of fucking video game assets and made a fucking level with no one in and say, "Is this fucked up? What if it was what would it be? It's like a fucking nursery, but there's water on the floor."
You know what?
and then-
Chinese cities are actually asset flipped. That's what they are. I think about it.
No, that's the thing. I am thinking about it, and you are right. That's not a joke.
Yeah.
Chinese people are just asset flip Japanese people. Ah,
Oh wait, we're extracting.
Yeah, we
We're-
finished the mission.
Nice.
It's like, who are you? I'm you, but cheaper.
who are you? I'm you, but Chinese. The first Chinese person, just and that doesn't mean anything yet. All right, I'm gonna drop a bomb. Okay. Everyone's gonna do a funny dance where they get in the thing. Look, everyone's just okay. There we go. Here we go. Mark Treble says, "I hope this stream started with a land acknowledgement." Yeah, I acknowledge that Nick Land's been posting coal lately. How about that? How about some of this?
A right-wing land acknowledgement is acknowledging whatever Nick Land did today.
My right-wing land acknowledgement is I liked when he was incomprehensible. I like him less when he's just like shit posting about, thank God the Jewish intellectuals are here. That's literally what he said. He's like, if the Jews abandoned us like the Wasps did, we wouldn't have anyone. I'm like, well, then I don't want anyone. I want a bunch of dummies. Fine. I'll be fine. By the way, what do we got here? Mitchy Peachy, I'm eating pasta with sardines. I just looked down and it's penne, broccoli, and spines.
Nice.
John Lemming says, give up on plum, go with peaches on the level. What say you?
I don't think I can do peaches here. We're in zone. What zone am I even? I don't know what zone I am American. I think I'm like zone 6 Canadian, but yeah, I don't think it's warm enough for peaches. You know what I was looking at is magnolias, and they only have them in the south part of the province, and you can't grow them here. If I can't grow magnolias, I don't think I can grow peaches. Plums is already on the margin.
John Lemming says, I want a BS Vanilla 1.9 Minecraft server. I think we can make that happen.
No.
Dime's getting groyped, says Bill Wilson. I might be. I mean, we got a lot of Groyper fans.
Can someone tell Nick Land to post on fucking Substack like a normal person again?
Where's he posting? He no one knows.
He had a blog at some point in time on Substack, and then he never. I think he lost it in the same way he lost his original outsideness Twitter account.
What else is it going to talk about here? Hold on. Here we go. Okay. I guess I need to pick the mission, right?
Yeah, you have to pick
All
it.
you, buddy.
Okay, do you want to do automatons then?
Sure.
All right. Where's a good place? All right. Sure, here.
Okay.
So, run extreme. Should we stay extreme?
I'd go up one more level.
Okay.
There we go.
Suicide mission. Okay.
Nice.
Just like living.
All right, suicide mission. And this is not the highest that it goes, by the way, people. It goes up
No.
to like Helldiving 3. Yeah, you're level 95. I'm the lowest level here, but I'm still cheap.
I played this at launch with a bunch of friends like a year ago, and then most Fridays I try to stream a game night with friends, and this was popular for a while.
All right, where are we going?
I'm
Everyone's
enjoying the time that I still have being able to do these things.
I guess maybe we'll go down here.
Sure.
What's the robot? What's going on there?
It says
That is a
intercept.
large walker, like fucking Empire Strikes Back that you get to take down.
Nice. Fun.
All
if
right.
you have any energy weapons, those
Like
are good against bots.
Anti-tank? Yeah, like the Quasar.
Yeah, the Quasar's
And the-
great.
Nice.
All right. Too late. I am starting off ill-prepared.
That's okay. One of us will die, and you can have them. Thermite grenades are also good for this mission.
Oh, by the way, speaking of advertising, people always send me advertisements that they see, and I think it might be a joke, but like, is this good marketing times? And I didn't know that Israel was just running these billboards recently. They're like these pink billboards.
Oh, the Jew Belong ones?
Yeah, Jew Belong. I don't know if those are new or if they've been doing it.
No, those have been going on. Well, they've been going on since October 7th, because there was one. So if you there was one in the DFW area that, like, right as you got to downtown Dallas, there was one where it was like, we're only 60 or 70 plus years since the chambers, and they're like, so I think I have every reason to be concerned, and it's just like, man,
Which is going
fucking
so
Dallas.
It's literally them saying, like, we can do this because of the Holocaust, whatever this is. Just buying a billboard in your face outside your
Unreal.
house.
Oh, sorry, I'm
But
thinking shit, sorry.
from the perspective of just straight up advertising, they are good billboards in the fact that they're designed very simply, they're very bold, and for anyone who's looking for a slice of ad church right now, that's actually how you do design a billboard. Because when people, Judas, I know you probably use this because you're a design guy. When you're designing something in Illustrator or in design, Photoshop, whatever it might be, you're probably used to designing on a blank canvas. So the bias in your design is going to be, here's my design surrounded by nothing. It exists in a vacuum. When in reality, whatever it is you're designing, from a billboard to a book cover or whatever, it's got to compete with the world around it. So
Yes.
people tend to over-design everything. And billboards are the worst. Like you probably never seen a good billboard.
We actually, so in the field that I was in, we worked with that a lot. Like when you would design something, you have to do a rendering of it and kind of you have to do some shots of it in the place where it's going to go. And even if you don't know where it is, you have to build like an avatar position for it to sit in, so you know what it's going to look like in that position. And I wondered, like, do other people do that? And that makes sense. Like, if you're doing a billboard, they would probably at least go to site. If there was a couple of key positions they knew they wanted to put it, they would go and figure that out, right? Like if it's against other buildings, or if it's against the sky, or if it's in a cornfield. Yeah.
Because I used to work at an agency a long, long time ago where I designed billboard.
Billboard.
What if every
Nice.
billboard was Dilbert? But I designed them, and that occurred to me that, you know, for these billboards to work, they have to be viewable in a split second as you're hurtling past it at the speed of sound. So it's got to be simple, and everyone wants to put like their website on it and shit. I'm like, well, they can't read that. They're not going to remember it, but it needs to be one message. They almost need to be propagandistic in their design.
Yeah.
As much basic iconography or delivery of a single message. And so ironically, those Jewish ones are probably the only good billboards that are out there. So I'm saying, and I hate to say it, I wish our guys could have our own billboards, basically. But if you want to compete with that, if you want to say we need our own
blood
version,
satellite billboard?
I considered it. They're not expensive, honestly.
No, they're not. I have seen in my neck of the woods. Oh shit! I just got thrown halfway across the map. I've seen billboards for streamers before in the Metroplex.
When you buy billboards, what the company, the agency, or whoever is going to try and do it is sell you on a big package. So we're going to put you on every billboard in the city or across the American Southwest or something. But if you want to just get one, it ain't even that hard.
No, it's
like,
not.
They're giving this shit away at this point. Just like newspaper advertising. You know, I used to work at an agency that did a lot of traditional advertising. Okay, well, I just got blown up.
Yeah,
Sorry,
right.
Dime.
Most of the robots.
Those are the walkers that were.
Yeah,
supposed
but
to
like they're
intercept.
shooting at you. You should hide. You should just crawl away and hide.
That's not hell diving. Sorry. I'm
Don't
trying
you want to live?
No, I'm trying to be hetero. I'm trying to die hetero, not live gay.
He's like, this isn't living. This is. I don't want Truvada. I want to die.
This isn't life. This is gay.
So where are we supposed to shoot these guys? Like in the leg or what?
I guess I have no idea actually how you take these things down. I think wherever they glow. You just have to treat this like a Terry Davis. And you just have to run over the glowing parts with your
You
car.
did it. You did it. That's what I was going to say. I'm like,
Shit.
how can I turn? Oh, I keep getting my shit ruined. There's no two ways about it. How's my health full but my legs broken? That's a metaphor. Okay, see, as you can see at home, all my bullets are bouncing off this. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think we need a hell bomb.
Oh shit!
Okay,
Oh,
so
Glad I got that shield generator.
oh no, shit! I'm getting shot in the face. I hate getting shot in the face. This sucks.
It sucks, man. That really sucks.
That's where it really hurts.
I keep being on fire and shot in the face. This isn't going good. Oh no! Oh no!
Ah, jeez.
Let's do-
Guys, a
Imagine-
robot killed my wife. Oh shit.
Can you imagine Spain was doing that in every single word? Oh no, this isn't going so good. We start over. Let's start the war over.
I said a robot killed my wife. She leans over. She's like, I was killed by dimes.
If you think about that, is what the Aboriginals have been doing ever since. Like, no, can we do the war again? Can we do colonialism? Dude, I don't like this. We call that Indian living.
Indian.
Oh. Okay, I'm flying. I'm like I'm like a turkey flying in the sky.
I want to appreciate Indian living is a fucking great bit. I didn't laugh appropriately, but that we need to put that one in the back pocket.
Put it up on the board, people.
Call that an Indian giver.
An Indian liver.
Okay, now I need to strategize. What the fuck am I doing?
What is going on? This is chaos.
Yeah, this is fighting the bots. It's always chaos.
This is
Also,
close
we
to real
spawned
war.
right in front of the convoy, so we just got fucked from the get-go.
This is like real war, and I don't like it. I don't like fearing for my life. I don't like being overwhelmed.
I don't like it when the enemies shoot back. Can we do the war over?
I thought the Gulf War was supposed to solve this.
I was told there was going to be no poetry after Auschwitz. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah. Did anyone tell these fucking Substack whores there's no poetry after Auschwitz? Find a woman writing poetry online right now. Open up a new tab. Just start telling
Oh my
them there's no
gosh!
poetry
No,
after the
no, no, no!
Holocaust.
I know exactly who to do that to. You should just go to one of Sandbatch's Substacks on poetry. Excuse me, Sandy.
I don't know if they told you there's no poetry after Auschwitz. He's gonna call me. I was like, "Who are you pretending to be right now? Like, who are you lampooning?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Ooh, what's
Which
this?
one of you on Twitter told me to do this?
I don't know if Sam Batch is mad at me because I keep saying I have to get him like a Native American girlfriend.
Does he cry when he's mad at you?
No, I think
Does he stop crying when he's mad at you?
he needs dark magic in his life. Like his whole problem is that like he's got a certain type of woman he goes after, but I'm like, you've been doing it all wrong. You need like like some kind of, you know, a woman who has like spells and shit, and a abuela of some
He's
kind.
done that already.
Do it again. Just do it again.
You
Do
tried
it
it.
right.
He didn't
Do
do
it
it hard
again.
enough.
What are we supposed to be? Oh, okay.
I
What
know.
is-
I'm like, what the fuck is our? Oh, I can't even do the objective because it's near a fucking stratagem blocker.
we're supposed
Why
to
don't,
just- we're
why
supposed
don't
to
we do huge?
big
Why don't we
robots
do
or what?
level 12? Why don't we do level 15, guys? And now look at us.
We went up one level. We just decided to fight the bots instead of the bugs.
We're making fucking fools of ourselves in front of the about to be arrested.
You're embarrassing me in front of the felons.
Wait in the car, Dad.
Do you think it's just? I need to know from you because your girls are older. Is like young girls rolling their eyes at their parents? Does that happen just no matter
Oh yeah.
what you do?
Oh yeah. No. They're
Like, there's-
already doing that.
There's no way around it.
My eldest got to the "Oh, Dad, you always say that" when she was like 2.5 years old.
I always wonder about that. Like, there's no way around it. Doesn't matter if you're a fucking. Doesn't matter if you're Hitler himself. Your
Yep.
daughters would roll their eyes at you.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Did I do something stupid?
You know
here?
who doesn't? Whose daughter doesn't do that? Kim Jong Un's.
Do we know that for sure?
No, it's because her eyes are so slanted.
What do you mean killed by dimes? How am I killed by dimes?
It says that a lot.
It really does. Where is the? There it is.
Bill Wilson correctly points out dimes getting people cursed by Jewish witches. I never said marry Jewish. I never would.
Yeah,
I don't
like
wanna-
Native American or Molgoth.
Bill's also Auschwitz. Whatever happened there?
A lot of poetry there.
I love that. Auschwitz. Whatever happened with that? I'm just asking people.
We'll be able to call you guys back in just a second.
Yeah, no worries. Just,
That's
yeah.
so fucking funny. A guy who like vaguely remembers, like, what was that again? Holocaust?
He's asking for an update. Yeah.
What
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man, getting shot in the back in this game sucks.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Ooh, I got a hell bomb here. I'm gonna throw a hell bomb at
You better do it.
whatever.
I'm leaving.
Called it in.
Okay, oh shit.
Never mind. It's dead.
Oh, I'm blown up.
For real. So how's everybody's week?
I didn't even tell you about the brisket.
Oh yeah. Was that the story? What's the story?
Just full pack, proper
Right.
brisket.
Hell
Attempted for the
bomb.
first time, and it came out pretty good.
Nice.
Good.
And that's a lot of meat to fuck up. So you're sweating the entire time,
Yep.
wondering if you're doing it right. And I actually did it right. It's not as moist as some of because it's pretty good. It's not dry. It's slightly drier than I would have wanted compared to like the best I've ever had. But other than that, I think that's just tweaking it. And so anyway, long story short, I did it, and that was the last one. That was the last type of meat I had to do before I can buy myself the leather apron with the chain.
No, we
This
lost.
is-
We lost him.
This is kiss the cook raping the other cooks.
Is that your apron? It just says rape the cook.
No, it says kiss the cook, me, who's raping the other cooks, and in brackets, you. Are we doing this fucking convoy anymore? Are we trying to blow this up? Okay. Okay, how can I take this down by
almost out
myself?
of fucking ammo.
How can I take this on by myself?
I'll let you do that. I'm gonna.
They seem to have a lock on me with their huge lasers, but maybe
If we try hard enough.
if I'm wily enough. Oh, I also can't call in any bombs. Okay, so what I'm going to do, maybe if I shoot the red parts. Okay, I just took the equivalent of Abrams tank in my face. Okay, now everyone's...
Convoy has left mission area. Oh, well.
Mission failed.
Well, that little side thing was.
Oh, great, they got tanks and I'm right in front of it. How's Dimes going to get out of this one? My thing I like to do is dive face first off of cliffs.
If Jay Ford is still around, I guess he could join since Judas and them left.
Are they not here?
No, they disconnected like 2 minutes ago. They're not even in the stream. Did they lose internet connection?
What a couple of fucking apes. He's always doing this. He's always letting me down, leaving me to fucking absorb.
Is he known for the Irish goodbye?
He would take a high offense at being implied that he's Irish.
Well, no, you don't have to be Irish to do the Irish goodbye.
All right,
You just have to bomb a car.
This has just turned into another episode of Do You Even Read? So
It's so true.
let's. You know who's really great is Heidegger.
Here, I'm also gonna
Find me
take one of
another
those.
girl to yell about since last time.
Take that shield generator.
Oh, by the way, now would be a good time for me to talk about show news, because since I haven't brought it up on the last show I'm supposed to bring up. For people who don't listen to Do You Even Read, absolutely start that. We just did an episode, myself and Prudentialist, on Monday.
That was a
Great
fun
book. Yeah, I loved it, called Anti-Memetics. It's not dissimilar from this show, except both of us read the book. I have to see.
We read, so you don't have to.
Yes, we read to end literacy. Okay, here he is
come
again.
here, Dimes. There's a shield generator thing for you.
Judas is here.
Oh, he's here. Good.
Boom. There. Can you hear us, Judas?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey! Oh shit! Look at all that crap over there.
Also, we would talk about this on X and our Telegram account, but I've never mentioned on the show. We have an event coming up the second in a couple weeks. In fact, I believe it's the weekend of August the 15th. We are doing it's called the Northern Exposure Excursion. We have rented. Judas left and came back again. Okay, there we go. Hold on.
That is a lot of shit that they just dropped on us.
There we go. Yeah, it's an event. We rented a cabin, and we've been selling tickets for people to come out and meet us, plus a few other Canadian content creators. I know for a fact John Carter is going to be there. Catgirl Kulak is going to be there. There's going to be a few others. People from our community, people from other communities. So if you're interested in meeting up, having some fun, there's gonna be fishing, there's gonna be canoeing, there's gonna be hiking, there's gonna be a big fire, there's gonna be people just doing fun things. There's gonna be maybe some talks at some point, nothing formal, but the purpose is having fun, getting together and actually having a good time with archetypes. So you can go to the website. It's at coacanada.com. You can look for tickets to the Northern Exposure Excursion on there. Tickets vary between $350 and $400, and that is literally just to make our money back on.
Wait, $350 Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking steal.
It actually is. For me, I always feel bad about charging, but it's 2 nights, and all food is covered. I should mention that all food, beverages, activities, everything is all inclusive. So
Wow.
it actually is a pretty good deal. It just so happens that everyone's always broke anyway, so I always feel bad.
So true.
But that's why we are literally just making our money back on this, so it's not just to turn a profit on people. And extremely excited about this. The closer we get, hosting an event is always a bit of a, a
You're
stressful
telling me, buddy.
endeavor, but I don't know, man. This one feels fun. And the, story behind it was we've been to these events before. We hosted a speaking events in December of last year. I know people go to the Shieldings events and things like that. And people have told us that, well, we did two things. One was we listened to people who had said the best parts of some of these events are just where they get to hang out with people after the talks and everything and get to network and just drink and hang out. And I said, well, why don't we just do that? And then secondly, we did a informal poll from everyone, and everyone said they want to do camping. That was the resounding success. The problem is that when you say camping, everyone has a different definition of what camping is. So a lot of the people who said they want to go camping, they meant going rucking for 2 days in the fucking jungle primeval, and anything less than that is pathetic. So the fact that we have a cabin and we're doing outdoor stuff, that's not enough. We're going to work up to that. In fact, we have other events planned where we actually do proper camping. We go out in there and do some proper survival stuff, but we're just getting our feet wet on this one. Anyway, this is a very long roundabout way of saying some tickets are still left. We're going to be there. It's going to be so fun. And if you want to be a part of it, everyone gets a bed. Everyone, you don't need to. I always keep in mind people like my wife who says she likes camping, but she needs a washroom. So this is a massive cabin with it sleeps 30 people, and there's tons of rooms, tons of beds, tons of washrooms, showers, all that shit. So it's not technically it's not anywhere close to camping. Technically, if you want to split hairs,
it's like a lodge. It's like a conference center, not a conference center, but it's a lodge. It's like for retreats and shit. But it's in the woods, so it's nice.
Okay, am I crazy, or are we doing a good job on this mission now?
Yeah, after the hard part got taken care of, it's been pretty easy.
What are you saying, prude?
We had to run away.
Also, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we have a Spotify playlist based off. It's filled with the songs from the intros of these live streams. People have been requesting it, so we provide links to that on our Telegram account and X and elsewhere. So if you actually just want to get that music, it's pretty easy to subscribe to. Also, the big news actually is since we hit episode 300, we put a few more of the older episodes near the paywall, or behind the paywall rather. So the first 150 episodes of Blood Satellite are only accessible from the Patreon or the Gumroad. If you subscribe to the Gumroad, you also get access to the soundboard, all kinds of shit. There's a lot of extra content. Behind that, it's $5 a month. So first 150, and then that. It is what it is. If you want to hear us before we were so good at this, that's where you find it out.
Best content is still Real Secret Coffee Hours to pay for.
Oh yeah, Real Secret Coffees. I love that show. I love if you want to hear
being
me
angry for 2 hours.
If you want to hear me just complain about people specifically, you want to hear me ruin my chances of ever working with half the people in the space, go. If you want to see a man slowly destroying his career, go listen to Real Secret Coffee Hours. It's the type of content that I would love to listen to. Which is
If you ever want to listen to a man say all the things I can't say on Twitter, go purchase Real Secret Coffee Hours.
Okay, I'm facing down a giant robot right now.
Oh yeah, shit.
Nice. Love it.
Okay.
Oh, look at that guy.
I threw a big bomb.
Set it.
Okay, let's see what happens.
You get
I
him?
think that took care of it.
You
Sure
got
did.
him. There you go, buddy.
We are just in sync. All right, what have we done? Okay, I'm not going to take your anti-tank thing. I'm just imagining
There
all
we go.
the
All right, we
audio
got
listen.
artillery. Oh, you can take those anti-tank things. They respawn every 30 seconds.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, well, 50, but it's pretty quick.
You're using numbers like my wife does. She's like, it was 20, was it? Well, it was 12.
50.
That's girl math for you.
It's like, shut up. just say a number. Take a second and think of the number you meant. It's like a billion, was it? Well, it's 5. Okay. I mean, a billion didn't sound real, but I can't trust 5 either now. You've been watching anything good lately? What do you do? What do you do, Juice? What do you do in your spare time?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I told you I'm building a robot. I'm building a big robot, so I've been working on that. Building a-
Okay, so yeah,
He's building the Will Stancil sodomizer.
I'm building. Yes.
do you think that if we looked up the story of Will Stancil being raped by AI or conceivably a robot, do you think
I'm half tempted to ask more of our degenerate friends. You think there's already Rule 34 of that shit?
Absolutely.
That's a good question. I'm going to look at that. But I'm also wondering, do you think that moved the market on AI investment when that story dropped? Like, that made the line go up.
Probably.
It's like, I'm
I'm just thinking of fucking Fisto, the robot side quest from Fallout New Vegas. Just some people are really into that shit. Not that I'm one of them.
I was really bearish on AI until I heard that it could rape a dork. And now...
Sir, I think they wanted that.
I didn't think this was going to be the next quantum computing, but... okay, if it'd be difficult for us to completely enter into this hypothesis, but let's say you are Will Stancil. Is it better to be raped by an American AI or a Chinese AI?
Probably Chinese AI. It's probably not going to penetrate as much.
It's not going to hurt as much, right?
Because they're working off the Chinese model. They're working off their data sets. They're statistically smaller on average. Why not?
I was laughing so hard I almost ran into a tank, climbed in the fucking turret, and pulled out a sandwich. This is a dumb question, but in war, do you bring your lunch to the front?
I think they just give you an MRE, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of knew that as I was saying it. I'm like, I hope no one answers this.
I just like the idea that you're like in the AC 130 and you're just like trying to like cram whatever food you got into a fucking brown paper bag. Like, oh jeez,
but you know what?
I'm gonna go to war on an empty stomach.
I did hear that about, and Judas, you can correct me on this, but I think we talked about it on the show. I remember hearing that in the Chinese military specifically, they did need to bring their own lunch from home because they didn't have enough money to feed all of the soldiers. Does that sound plausible?
He's not here.
He is not. He is gone.
He
Judas
dropped out again.
Oh, Zed says, by girl math, do you mean all those women who save up coupons and pay $17 for the goods instead of $259? I guess
that's fine. That's good girl math. But there's home economics and then there's girl math.
Also,
girl math is like anticipating how long it'll take her to get ready.
Also, like girl math meaning that, there's a sale, so you have to buy something you never would have bought anyway, but it is on sale, so you feel like you have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like that is girl math in the sense that you think you're saving money, but you never are. You're actually spending more money. You're spending slightly less of extra money. That's why I never take advantage of a sale. I did not think we'd be doing this well. I credit
Someone
myself.
tells me that I should be fighting this hard in a war like I'm trying to retrieve the Epstein files. Listen, buddy, I have retrieved the Epstein files, and those pages have stuck together so much you cannot read them.
Remember that woman who killed herself outside of YouTube headquarters? Remember that? And she was kind of
yeah, that was what, the first Trump administration is when that happened, right?
Why don't we ever see people do that for cool stuff? Like,
no. So there was the guy who lit himself on fire outside of the Trump, like one of the hearings, and he wrote a Substack saying like, this like Trump is awful, and there's going to be this like crypto like takeover of the world, and it's awful. He like killed himself for real schizo reasons, and that's as close to cool as I guess I've seen lately.
I've never really seen someone set themselves on fire for a reason that I would deem is sensible.
I don't think there's a sensible reason to light yourself on fire.
You should light yourself on fire for the Epstein files. I think that would do it. That would let them know. Do you see Martyr Maids interviewing a Ryan Dawson?
I saw it. I did not. Well, I saw it in my notifications, but I did not. I did not watch it.
In the back.
Like I
of
said, I
his-
really watch no one's content.
the camera
It's
just
like
zoom.
most of the content I actually do consume is actually reading. Like I don't. Substack for me has been the place for actual drama.
The camera just zooms in on Ryan Dawson's head, shows an X-ray of his brain, and it's just him screaming, "Take that, Whitney Webb!" again and again and again in increasing volume.
Turns out it's better when a man does it, Whitney. Sorry. Although she was on a show a couple of days, like I want to say like 2 weeks ago. I have it saved on my watch later playlist, which means I'll probably never fucking watch it because like my YouTube feed will be like, "This is from your watch later playlist," and I'm like, "It's a debate from like 6 years ago," and I'm like, "I'm never gonna fucking watch this. Take that off the
So
list."
JF Garepi versus Andy Worski. What the fuck? When did this
I was
happen?
like, why is Dave Green arguing for less democracy on modern day debate? What the fuck?
Dave Green argues with an insufferable liberal. I mean, this could be from any year.
I had a friend just message me now. He's like, "You're streaming without me, Lasai," and I'm like, "Well,
Who is that? Who-
a mutual of mine on Twitter who I know IRL, but also he was a podcaster some years back." And I'm just like, "Well, you're not Blood Satellite." I'm literally getting the Steam notifications in real time.
I was supposed to do drive time movie night yesterday with Capitalissimo, and I was unable to because I had a family emergency.
Oh no, is everything okay? Oh shit.
Yeah, well, I guess it's interesting. I kind of want to talk about it just to prove to him I wasn't lying because I really do want to go. And I hate making up an excuse to miss something mere hours before because it seems like you're making it up. But basically, my little cousin committed suicide.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
And it was a girl. I've known her entire life. And that's the story. I just received a call merely a few hours before from my grandmother. And that's all. Basically, you know everything I know right now about it. And so in the back of my mind, and I hate to talk like this because you shouldn't say this stuff, but I'm like, girls don't usually do that. Are we sure that's what happened? Certainly, she
Well,
is.
usually when a young woman does something like that, it is mainly due to bullying or
Well, she's like 30 something,
Oh.
and she was engaged to be married to a man that she's known for I don't know, Christ, like 10 years or so. And of that family unit that she was a part of. Her entire life, she was diagnosed with ADHD. Even though, how do we all feel about those diagnoses? We all think they're made up, right? And I tend to agree because she was fine and she was charming and intelligent. And of that family unit, she was the only one seemingly that wasn't a chain-smoking alcoholic. So she was the only one who really seemed to have it together. As far as it's a bad thing to say, obviously, but she even got her family jobs at the place where she was working. So I'm like, there's a level of level-headedness and responsibility there. So like, I was really floored by it, and the families in shambles had to go sort of tend to that. But I'm like, what's going on? Is there foul play? Like, is there drugs involved? Like, I don't know. It's just you never hear, and this sounds like a internet talking point, but it's like suicide's a guy thing. Girls, it's like unless they're a teenager and there's like a romantic thing involved, and it's just sort of a rash decision. It just seems almost unreal to me. And it sounds like I'm saying it in a very unemotional way, but I'm also, I don't know. I really do care about this, and I just feel like there's something missing here, or you want to know, and maybe there's no right way to do it. Once you hear something like this, there's something. Maybe if you're just internet poison like me, you want to know what the story is, but maybe maybe you don't get to hear the story. Maybe it's not your
Yeah.
place to know the story. But you still kind of want to know. I'm being chased by a robot
They
on
drop
fire.
so much shit behind you. Oh man.
I'm
I'm trying to get to extraction.
Don't worry, I'm leading them to you.
Oh, even better.
Okay. This is
No,
not
well, I'm
going
really
good for
sorry to
us.
hear that. I mean, that's a really tragic. And yeah, usually when, because she's in her mid 30s or was in her mid 30s, yeah, it raises a lot of questions. I would hope that you could request an investigation or something.
Yeah, well, I heard that her body was being autopsied, and I said, well, that's I don't
Well,
know
they
if that's
usually do autopsies regardless, if the family asks for it.
Yeah, but it's the thing, like maybe they asked, maybe someone suspects something, or again, could be a generational shift. Maybe you never heard of a femme cell before, for example. I'm not saying that's what she was, but you're seeing women behave in certain ways, think certain things that they never would have before. Like maybe maybe there is an increase in this. Maybe it's birth rates. Maybe it's the vax. Maybe it's a bunch of shit that's causing all this. Psychologically, everyone's fucked up. I don't know.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I mean, it's really interesting because I think to some extent, a lot of men have kind of immunized themselves through irony poisoning, to where I don't think they would actually do it. I could be wrong, but everyone kind of jokes. A lot of men are like, "Oh, I'm literally just gonna blow my brains out," and then it's like they'll never do it. Or at least, and if they do, I'd be really surprised. When a woman does something like that, then usually I'm like, oh man, something really tragic had to happen here, or bullying, or worse, murder.
Yeah, Zed Dex here says, I had a male cousin commit suicide. He had 5 children, an MBA, successful, loved, mind-blowing. And that is the sad truth of it, that, you hear these stories, and there must be a reason. There must be a conspiracy even here, but maybe it's not. You don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Oh, there's my guard dog. It's weird talking about this stuff while playing Helldivers, where everyone's just like jumping to their fucking deaths. Judas, you're
Welcome
here,
back.
right?
Oh, hey, how are you?
Yeah. But yeah, okay. Well, got my arms blown off, both of them. Thank you, Soup, for blowing both my. Who is
Fucking
that?
Soup. Get Soup out of there.
Is that? That's not your wife, right?
No.
Kick Soup.
So we just
Kick
have another
Soup.
person.
Kick Soup.
Kick
How do
Soup.
You gotta kick Soup. Kick Soup.
Yeah, you have to kick
Kick
him.
Just do it.
I don't want to kick your wife if that's her.
No, it's not.
No, she's not Soup.
I would never do that.
People just join in the stream now.
Yeah. Get out of here, Soup.
And here I was thinking that last guy was Sean.
Anti-material rifle right to your fucking face.
Although I did, the only meme that I sort of laughed at with sort of that dark tone was like the cat with the newspaper, and he just goes, "Man, I should just blow my brains out right in front of her."
No, I love that stuff. Like, I get it, and I do that shit all the time. But then you'll catch yourself doing that to, like, a boomer or a Gen X. You let it slip, right? And then they look at you with horror in their eyes. Like, what did you say?
Oh man, there's my favorite one like that is, "Oh, how are you?" And he's like, "Oh, you know me, I'm shopping for firearms by mouthfeel."
Yeah. Like, I love that, and it works because everyone says, "Yeah, I've been there. I get it."
Yeah. Colt's got a certain umami.
Like, that's why that's what no one wants to admit, is that it works because we're like, oh yeah, I felt that. I felt like, what if I just gave up? You know what I do? And remember, Judas, how we used to live destitute for so many years.
I never stopped. You gave up on it.
I quit being a degenerate.
I quit being poor.
But,
Twitter.
living like 5 people to a 2-bedroom in one of those really decrepit, depressing multifamily unit buildings, like 2 floors, just a black box in a bad neighborhood. I still drive by those, and I just think, like, I wonder what it'd be like to do that again. You know what I mean? Just give up on everything. You're not supposed to think that, but if like something happened, because the people who live in there, if you see them or if you've done it yourself, they're so close to oblivion. Like these are people who just
no.
have the curtains closed all day, and a lot of them
Yeah.
are just they're either pensioners and they
Nope.
don't go out, or they're like alcoholics. You know what I mean?
No.
And, like, what do you mean no? What do you say no
People
to?
who live in there now in 2025 are the people who work at the grocery store. It's normal fucking people living there. That
When you haven't been in there, you don't know what
dude,
you're living
I'm
on the
still,
land.
Because I'm lucky, because I got a fucking sweetheart deal from a friend of a friend. I am so blessed for the tiny rent that I pay to have like a quarter acre and an actual house. But most other people with as poor as I am, like when we were looking, my rent is like $300 less than a typical 2-bedroom apartment that you're describing, like a 2-bedroom basement. That's where we were going to be, in that fucking place you just described. We were going to be there on my salary if it weren't for the fact that we found this sweetheart deal.
Okay, so but are you soup?
No, I'm not soup.
Sorry, are you not playing
Soup
right
is
now?
a random. No, I'm waiting in the fucking thing for you to kick soup.
You have to
You gotta
kick
kick
soup.
soup.
Okay.
Kick soup. Get out of there.
Get that soup
Okay.
out of here. Didn't make the cut. Good
Seem to be
man.
doing pretty good though. I mean,
He got uninvited to the bris.
here's
Oh,
he got.
yeah.
Hey, I think he got a cut from the bris. If you know what I mean, if you know.
You made it snippy. You made it snappy.
I bet rabbis make a
Now
lot of
it
those
sucks.
jokes. You know what I mean? I bet they make. How many like
Some
baby?
land.
So every rabbi's got like 35 baby penis puns. Scuffed. J.
There we go.
Oh, the mission's starting.
Can't believe you thought
We're
I was
still
soup.
fighting.
Yeah,
You got turned into soup.
intrusive thoughts on the Golden Gate Bridge, thinking about grabbing the nearest Chinese tourist and hurling us both off.
Just diving over.
Grabs
the
the
edge.
nearest Chinese tourist, gets photographed by all the
Yeah.
Japanese tourists.
It's not an honest day unless I feel like bungee jumping off a bridge with a quarter on my neck at least 4 times a day. Yeah,
I don't think that's healthy.
I'm sorry,
No,
but
but
I
like-
not supposed to laugh at that, but it's.
but it is like
so-
honestly, you know, I'm speaking of it very clinically right now, but like what I was saying before, you know, my idea of what that building I was talking about, and because we lived in a building where we lived next to crackheads, you know, and so that's why I remember, and I just like being that guy. You're on a pension, you're on disability, and you're just drinking your life away alone in the dark.
I
and
know
I'm
what you mean.
And part of me is like, it'd be so easy. It'd be cool. Like, yeah, why not?
I think about that. I think about that asshole YouTube channel where he's just like smoking a cigarette and drinking in a park at 2 p.m. I'm like, you LARPer! How dare you stand where that poor pensioner bastard stood before the defensive architecture kicked in?
But I think a lot of people, you know, I wasn't trying to trigger any sort of flashbacks for people, but it's interesting. A lot of people have remarked on Gen Z specifically about how, I don't know if it's just a Twitter thing, but when they see a hot woman, they'll say, man, I can't wait for her to splay my ribs open and flatten my
I
penis.
hate that shit though. I hate that shit. It's this gay mommy dommy shit where it's like you feel so emasculated where like you can't approach this woman, so all you have to do is fantasize about her like crushing your head like a watermelon between her thighs. It's just like, have you just thought about fucking her?
Yeah.
You just tried about, have you tried being
So
straight?
can you be horny without being suicidal? Oh, Jesus Christ. Right in
Right in the middle, eh? Right in the hornet's
Oh.
nest there, eh?
I like how Judas sounds more stereotypically Canadian than times.
When I do that, I'm trying to do Dakota because that's not actually what we sound like. I'm trying to do an American accent.
You're trying to fucking
Yeah,
do
Fargo, exactly.
That was what, North
Yeah,
Dakota? Yeah, right.
Is anyone else done with that show? Has anyone ever watched Fargo?
No, I'm just referring to the movie. Who the fuck
Yeah,
watches
exactly.
the show?
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what.
There's one awesome movie called Fargo, and then there's a whole bunch
Let me
of
tell you
gay
this:
shit.
season 1 of Fargo is very, very good with Billy Bob Thornton.
Okay.
I would say that does the best job as I've.
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
Billy Bob
exactly. And
Thornton.
it's constrained. It doesn't have a whole bunch of complicated, convoluted lore, and it's not interconnected with other shit. It's like it's as close as you can get to another dimension of the movie and what the movie is trying to accomplish. So I would actually recommend that. Everyone's going to tell you season 2 is the best, but they're wrong. They're stupid. They're Zog. They're fucking vaxxed.
I like how Sean is showing his age in chat. He's like, dude, for real, remember when people just had normal sex instead of all this BDSM power play
And then Sean
stuff?
proceeds to explain the BDSM sex. When people weren't like dressing up with like putting feathers in their eyeballs and shit. Like, Sean, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sean, hold on a sec.
Sean,
Buddy.
Sean, what are you
Sean,
doing over there, buddy?
you know you love being tortured. Shut the fuck up. Sean,
Sean, you're a financial analyst. You are in a BDSM.
Financial analyst.
Yes. There it is. Our performance in this battle is directly proportional to how much we're owning the chat. Man, I keep walking into rakes this whole mission. I keep walking into a group of robots with huge laser guns, and they actually just stare at me for a second. I don't know if the developers did that on purpose.
They were like, at this moment, he knew he fucked up.
It gives me time to do this. Dive. I've decided to beat a tactical retreat.
I've decided to become worse.
I've made a conscious. I tried to do a smart thing, and I made the executive decision to do a dumb thing. Jesus Christ! They dropped like
Hey,
7 robots.
I
in
got
my
a corner
resupply.
here down on the south side. Oh, and as soon as I said that, anyways, I got all my turrets up here, and I'm actually holding the fort on my own. I don't know if you guys can come a little ways to the east of where you are. I think, unless you've got your own turret.
No, I'm literally in a single file line of
Oh,
robots
perfect.
just coming
Well, that's
my
Okay.
even
way.
better.
Here we go. I'm coming to you. I've just got
Well, you
one
don't.
handgun.
You don't have to. It's just a suggestion. I'm
where are you?
only saying.
But there you are.
Hey, buddy.
What?
It was a
This is
friendly
just a
recommendation.
We got the turrets. We
Oh,
got.
damn
I
it.
genuinely don't remember normal sex. I'm tired, boss. You should try telling her not to drug you.
Stop crushing my penis.
This is something that Geo would do too. He would like try and LARP that he's having like degenerate sex, and it's like he's just hardcore normaling. Okay, yeah.
Well, it's like I said the other day when we were doing Do You Even Read, where my fiance will sometimes have whatever I've like when I'm live on the air when she works nights, like
Shit.
you know, and
Holy
she'll
shit.
text me and she's just like,
what
"Why
is
does Gio
happening?"
sound so much like an incel?"
Oh, I'm dead.
Geo's got incel voice.
And he's like, "That man needs to get laid," and I'm like, "Here's the scary thing: he has."
I mean, he hasn't provided any evidence of it. Prude maintains that he knows for a fact Geo has, which tells me that there's evidence out there.
There is a woman in his life.
I mean, evidence that he's lost his virginity. I mean, this is an age of AI. I'm gonna need something.
Geo
Excuse me, sir. That Guido is
Geo
deep-faked.
Rule 34.
Look at his hands.
Look at how the hands disappear. There's 6 fingers.
Look, see when he turns his head to the left there, you can tell they're using Andrew Wilson as a source. He becomes a different guy.
The thing is, real Geo.
Geo has a beautiful voice. Geo has an infectious
Yeah.
laugh.
Are we leaving the mission? Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. We did
Yeah,
it.
no, we won.
Oh, sweet.
We did it, big guy.
Geo is only
Okay.
like one step removed from a JD
Oh
Vance
shit! He
edit.
just dropped a
Hey,
500.
run! Everyone run! Nobody killed me. Or killed all of us.
Beautiful.
I made it out
Full
just
point.
fine.
He's in a ship full of corpses.
Huh?
See,
No,
this
it's
is-
Dimes. She's pointing at me. Was that you? No.
I love snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. So for people who are listening,
Story of my
as we were
life.
entering into the extraction vehicle, I just threw a nuke on the ground, and we all made it into the ship, but it somehow killed all of us as it landed.
Killed Mrs. Judas and Dimes.
Geo is the illegitimate son of Ari Lang, says Bill Wilson. I think Geo, he's got the type of mind and the type of intellectual ferocity that could do well with a heroine arc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been looking into meth. Look at just.
I won't for Geo the other day, or this was when it was like episode 69. He's like, I want to review like this Canadian ITV-esque documentary called Kink. And I'm like, Geo, this show can be reduced to one sentence, or one of these guys is like, I'm gay and I'm Jewish. And it's just like, there you go, Geo. I didn't need to watch the rest of this fucking show.
He's always trying to put on the worst stuff. Hey, can we watch his? It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be good. Like, imagine being a kid and going over to Geo's house, and he just puts on like just fucking
John Waters.
yeah, just
movie.
like puts on fucking.
We're gonna watch Divine.
Can you believe we're watching this?
I say all this, but he's a good man, and I
No, I understand him. I understand why he would do that. I would have made the same mistakes myself. I would say just Geo, don't watch anything with kink. It's gonna be nothing. There's nothing worse than a girl who's a sex nerd. You know what I mean? A girl is like, yeah, your job is like turning a guy on, but that's what it's about. Remember that show, Judas? And everyone's seen the show up here, but like, it was like some show hosted by an old woman who would talk about sex. Did you ever see that?
What?
It's called like Sex Talk or something, or Eros
No.
or something. But this is this famous one when she would go on like
Everyone
talk.
up here
She would go on like talk shows and shit, and she was just like an old matter of fact lady, but she would just talk about dildos and shit and like what a clitoris does.
Yuck.
My Juice hasn't watched any TV. He's never seen The Simpsons.
I don't watch any. I haven't watched any TV for like the last 10 years worth
You know
of
what I
television.
saw?
So every time my girlfriend and I are like, she's like, well, what do you want to watch for TV? And I'm like, I recommend a show from like 15 years
Nice.
ago. Like I introduced her to the first season of fucking True Detective, and she's like, I've never seen this before. This was so amazing. And I'm like, yep. And they never made another season. Can you believe it?
They should make a season 2. It's like they should. But you know what?
They should. Actually, my hot take is that I actually like season 2 of True Detective.
Yeah, I got people in my ear. I got a guy named Fancy who I'm friends with. He's been saying that season 2 is.
If it was not called True Detective, it would be an amazing show that would be much more.
I got
praised.
filtered big time from season 2, and I go back and watch clips to give it another shot. I'm like, yeah, I remember why I didn't like this. Like it wasn't that I wasn't too hard on it. It's like every scene with Rachel McAdams is bad. Like everyone's remembering the Colin Farrell stuff. I get it. Vince Vaughn stuff. I get it.
I thought Vince Vaughn was
That's what I'm
like
saying.
the best.
I love Vince Vaughn too. And then I remember, oh, he's 5% of the show. The rest of it's a lot of Rachel McAdams. It's a lot of like all this other stuff.
Yo, Rachel McAdams? I haven't seen anything with her in a long time.
Yeah.
Where's she- like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, watching this movie, give it another chance, but then like 60% of it.
Oh, someone sent me $3. Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to go answer this.
Ozempic is.
Fucking super chat. I was like, what the fuck? Hold on, chat. We'll answer that in a second. Let's go look fascist as possible while we do this. All right, cool. Let's go look at that now. Refresh.
Hey guys,
Who
what does
didn't
this
see
do?
You fucker. As soon as I look away.
I think Juice is the only one who's playing this game right, honestly. Like, I'm here trying to take it seriously.
Judas is like, what if I just kill everybody? What if I live up
Guys,
to my
what's this
name?
dude just nukes everybody? hey, guess
Just-
what?
Got a chance to pick up their
Hey,
shit.
I got news for you.
Until you
Touche.
kill everybody after the Last Supper.
Now I gotta search. This game.
Fuck, I gotta go find all this. My
It really captures like you searching your own corpse for all your weapons and shit. Okay, here we go.
It goes hard. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what?
See, I would like a good time travel or cloning movie where the closest thing we get is that Tom Cruise thing. But like where you have to rifle through your own corpse.
It's a very, it's almost
was
like
it
a climax point in history. I would just phrase the question.
Sorry, I was just putting on that fucking Jubilee thing, which is in the
Right
background.
now in the LA protests,
Here we
they
go.
were to,
We're gonna die.
just for
alright.
example, they were to rush the Capitol.
All
in
right.
LA.
I just heard the word
they'd have to
climax,
move over all
and
the
I was
people
getting
with intense
incredibly
upset to the
terrified
Capitol.
considering what we were just
They
talking
went
about
into the
earlier.
Capitol, and
I was like,
the
did he put on the sex
protesters
show? I need to
let's
kill
say
this
police
man.
officers were rushing them in. They were letting them in and saying, "Hey, you guys can go in."
We got
Contesting
by the way,
like
for the Mehdi Hassan thing, I don't know if you ever saw it.
Okay.
These are all
One's like-
Groypers, right?
Like
What?
a man named David.
They
No.
look, but
Some of them are Groyper adjacent, but not all of
He
them.
stomped
shit,
on
what
police
the
officers'
fuck is
heads. The
that?
judge said his conduct was exceptionally.
especially like the
egregious.
brown guy
Attacked
with the
police officers
villain
with
mustache and the
pepper
fucking.
spray. Donald Trump
I'm
pardoned
not gonna
the man
lie,
Daniel
he looks
Rodriguez,
like
who got
something
12
like the
years in
novellas
prison
would
for
play
taking a
to
stun gun and
depict the
tasing a
devil.
police officer and
Yeah,
making him
but
get
that's
up.
that to me is Groyper
The judge
coded,
called one-man army of hate. Donald
like a
Trump
Mexican,
just 'cause
yeah,
it's
Mexican villain.
presenting
I would-
violent
So
criminals out
who
of
is Mehdi
I would
Hassan
say no,
anyway?
it doesn't make him pro-criminal. One,
You're okay with
what-
that?
I
Mehdi
did not
Hassan
say
is
that.
a
I said that
part-time
one pardon
host
against somebody
of, I
was
want to say like
1,600 pardons, 600 of
the
those were
Daily
asked.
Show,
One against
Charged.
one
Alright.
example that you just gave.
and
give you more. Okay.
he
Fine, and I'll say the
is
exact
just
same
like a
thing every
Muslim.
single
Then your
time.
argument will fall
He's one of
apart.
these guys where if you look him up,
You're
he's
totally
written for the New York Times. He's written for Newsweek. He's just got bylines all over.
Yeah,
the place.
he's just
For 9
he's
criminal
just a
offenses,
progressive
attacking
media
police with a
host.
deadly
That's
weapon.
really all I can
How
describe
do-
him
how
as.
do
He's a
Trump
cog that
pardons
we
it.
plug in.
Just a
now.
brown
Yeah.
media host.
Turn into
Got
pro-crime.
it.
So you've agreed that they shouldn't have been pardoned.
Sure.
Am
but
I
that
in
wasn't
range
He's
or
the
basically
claim.
talking about how
The claim was
Trump is a
pro-crime.
hypocrite for pardoning the January 6 people.
Oh, no.
Let's talk about non-January 6 people.
Okay.
He's pardoned people like Paul
And he was
Wolfson
listed.
recently,
Here we go.
who took millions of dollars from his own employees, was sentenced to tax crimes, had to pay back $4 million. Trump pardoned him. He bought himself a $2 million yacht. Why is he pardoning criminals like that?
Well,
Like,
I
that's
don't know.
the-
I don't think
I'm-
you should
I'm
He's got a
biased.
point, actually. I actually
Presidential
agree with him on
partnership
that.
thing at all, but
I
don't
agree.
I
Yeah,
don't think
it's
that-
but it's also
You've been voted
if
out
you
by the majority,
explain a
please
crime to me,
Thanks.
just my gut's gonna be like, yeah, cool, as long as it's not, you know,
Yeah.
pedophilia or something.
Hey,
It's
how's
like,
it going, Mehdi?
well, what do you think about
Mehdi.
this guy who scammed the lottery and stole from the fucking police union? I'm like,
Yeah.
nice. I don't
Yeah, like in isolation, I don't care. But also, like, why did Trump actually pardon a bunch of like Jewish fraudsters, and he didn't pardon the people that went to prison protesting for him? Like, it's kind of
exactly. And what they should have done is say, oh, I agree. I know I hate Trump. I also hate you.
yeah, exactly. I can hate Trump and also think that you should be, thrown from a roof.
Which I don't think anyone really did. I think they got corralled into having to defend Trump, even though many people probably don't even like Trump. It's just you're in a debate mode.
Yeah.
You don't think stomping on police officers' heads is a crime?
I'm pretty sure that was all that it was. It was like I don't like him either, but here we are.
I like my son. Do you think stomping on police officers' heads is a crime? What would you say to that, Judas?
I mean, a moral crime, or is it? You mean it? Can we be? I mean, you should be able to answer this.
I would.
Us
think
not
you
being
could.
able to answer that's probably going to be pretty damning in the moment. Do you think it should be legal to stomp on a police's head? Be like, I mean, it's two sides to every story. I mean.
Well, it's like that Cincinnati one with the girl that just got stomped into the pavement, and the chief of police comes. She's like, "Look, there's two sides to every story. We want to know what led up to this."
It's black. Like, there's nothing else to that. It's just like, listen, I got to defend my race.
Yeah, like
You know how this.
Sorry, Times. I'm sorry. That wasn't intentional.
to me, life is simple. Where it's just like I saw a black teen kicking a white woman in the head. I'm like, oh yeah, they're guilty. They're guilty of every crime. Just I don't need to hear the story.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah. No, I'm
Indigenous
good. I've
people
heard the rest.
can't
You
come
don't let
from
me
somewhere
finish.
else.
Why do you ask a question if you're
Like,
gonna?
what
I'm
are-
not sure if you know
Oh,
what
is
the
this
meaning of indigenous
the
means.
I do
guy who
know
called
what it
himself
means. It doesn't
indigenous?
mean they came here first, right? They came here from Asia.
Oh, this
by
is the
way of
Pine
land
Sap
bridge.
guy.
Have an argument with Neil deGrasse Tyson or anybody else about that. I don't care.
Is he an
I
American?
genuinely don't care. Yes.
Is
he
Neil deGrasse Tyson in
my
America? You
point
should say
is-
no.
my point is-
Just
No.
say no.
Nothing to do
Next.
with crime. So far, you agreed with me that these
Because
people.
No.
you're derailing, dude. I'm like,
thought
I'm trying
You
to stay
list
on
things
are
down
track.
and ask
true.
me where I'm from.
Like, we've
I
established
think
this
you do.
already.
Don't
Neil
judge me
deGrasse
by
Tyson
that.
lives in
I'm
space.
not offended. I'm just wondering what it has to do with crime.
He's black spaceman. That's it.
He lives in black
Right
space.
now,
Like,
you're doing a very bad job
have
of
you
making
have
the
you
case
been
that
on
he's not
Reddit?
pro-crime
I just
and
got a
pro-criminal.
round of applause. I
He
would
lives
probably
in
get
coal
another
space.
one actually if I asked for it.
Wow.
So I don't think I'm doing
how
as
you
bad.
get rounds of applause?
This is a great
20
strategy though that these people
Wow,
did. Like, I'm not even
amazing.
sure that they would
Amazing. That must make you feel
like
good.
me or agree with what I say, but I'm like,
Applauded
being
you.
audacious to
Wow.
someone like this
Fuck
is,
that real quick.
I enjoy that.
One second.
However, one of these guys, if you'll recall, he lost his job because he admitted to being a fascist,
So that's fine. We agree then.
and he was laughing about it.
How about now, chat?
And I said,
Sorry.
I'm of two minds about that. One half of me says, I like stuff like that. I like when people say it, and sure, it moves you over to the window. However, if I was in the position to advise someone whose success I was invested in, I might advise against that. But I do overall like the idea of going to someone like Mehdi Hassan. He's like, "Well, just call yourself a fascist." Okay, I am. And he goes, and you're laughing. You're laughing. And then you say, yeah, Mehdi, how about a joke?
Yes, they have.
Maybe you missed the Bush.
Conservatives are
Didn't
so
play by the
concerned.
law, George W.
Let me
Bush, nor did
finish.
Ronald Reagan.
Let's be respectful, Judah. Let me finish.
I'm not sure you've been that.
I don't think anyone's attempted the strategy in these sorts of environments to actually be as retarded as possible.
Let me tell you this. We do.
So, would you say this to George Bush? You know what I do?
Mr. Ford, we're not
I'd
dropping
fuck George
details.
Bush.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
do,
Who's
Mehdi.
The left has made.
Who's
their
the
point. They're willing to-
amazing that guy?
Oh, Jesse Lee Pearson.
Jesse Pierce. Yeah, that's his whole thing.
The left? Are you?
He's just like the
Are
most
you a
retarded
beta?
guy.
Hey, look at LA.
Yeah.
Are you brown?
Interrupts you with the dumbest fucking question and then just won't let it go.
No, but I
Really?
think they
That this
listen to
guy's
the
going off for like
Marxists
5
who
minutes,
tell
and
them
he's
It
like,
what
works.
"Do you
But I
believe in
think
Jesus
they
Christ?
listen to who
Do you
science
believe
says it's gonna be.
Jesus is the Savior?"
Lost a little diversion.
No, I
We both
think
agree
Jesus
Donald
takes
Trump's
many
pro-crime,
different forms.
that's fine with me.
Amazing.
Is that the position?
I
That's
don't
what we've
Amazing.
said so far for
I
about
agree with your
5 minutes.
He's
definition.
one
you-
step above the why are you gay?
Definition of crime.
What?
doesn't
Stomping
matter.
on a
Honestly,
police
if you
officer
just
is
said
not a
it,
crime.
are you?
That's
Why
your
are you
definition
gay?
of
That
crime.
strategy has
As
never
the
failed.
Native American.
I am Native American.
Why are you
Okay.
gay? Just ask
So,
that every
Going
time.
back to the topic at hand, we have different definitions of crime because you're
That's
talking about.
convenient. There's
It's
a
not
criminal
about-
code
it's
in
not
this
about
country.
what's
It's called the
convenient.
U.S. Criminal Code.
You know what? Let's focus
That's
on
what
what we
everyone
agree on.
focuses
I'm
on.
sure you and I.
If
agree
we
on
take
how
anything
People
from
should
this,
stomp on police officers.
this period in time, I'm not trying to get too outrageous. I would really like every single time a brown person opens their mouth, they never try to explain to you what your country is. Like, they actually just stop doing that. They've had so much pushback. Like this guy saying, like, let me tell you about your constitution. No. Keep.
I don't think you get that. I'm sorry. The answer I've liked the most has been the Sam Hyde bit, where he's like, "No, we're just gonna call you a slur."
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
It's like, keep the Constitution out of your mouth.
Yeah. There might as well be leftists to me. Okay. That's how.
It wasn't
far
written
right
for
I am.
you.
Do you understand my position? So when
I
you say,
kinda guessed it when you sat down.
say, about obeying police. Why would you give the authority to police? Do you know here?
I kind of guessed it when you said that's good. That one was good.
9 members of Congress
Do you
who
know
committed
who-
financial crimes. Are
Let
you
me see if
pro?
I can remember
Are you
his name
pro
right, because
financial
it's so-
crime?
Do
Are
you
you
know
pro
Thomas-
financial crime?
Do you know who
Alright,
Thomas
pause.
Timbo is?
Well, if it makes me
Yeah.
rich.
Clapped you, voted you out.
I'm in favor of.
Head back to your seat. You voted out by the majority.
Nice to meet you.
None of this has
Sir,
been.
How are you?
Hey, so
I did
I'm
not
gonna be
enjoy
as
watching
respectful
this the
about
first
as
time.
possible, but the truth is, your claim is completely bad faith. You do not care about being anti-crime. You yourself are pro-crime. Your side is pro-crime because you're a progressive.
No, just be pro-crime. Show 'em how to do it.
Not Donald Trump has passed a
I mean,
series
it
of
wasn't this
laws
the
in
liberal
California.
position was always just be gay, do crime? Like, what? Just embrace it.
Okay. So in
I think the
California,
mistake is
for
assuming that they
example,
actually
the
have
state legislature,
positions.
completely progressive, just passed a law
They don't
that
have
limits
positions,
sex
and
offender
neither do we. It's
registration.
just
Oh,
a
of
war.
course
Like the
not.
lines are
What's like
moving
before.
as the.
That's pro-crime.
Well, it's like, oh, so you're in favor of hate speech. It's like, I reject the premise. Actually, here's why we can't get along. I reject every single premise you have. I've got 20 of my friends here. What we're going to do is we're going to beat the shit out of you, and you're going to film it, and it's going to get 5 million views. And then we're gonna go on the whatever podcast. We're gonna do that to OnlyFans people too.
So hold on.
Except
Your
it's gonna be
final
me-
boss is Gorlock the Destroyer.
Except it's gonna be me versus 20 women, and I'm gonna win.
So I'm not here to debate the legislative of California. I'm here to debate Donald Trump being pro-crime, and I'm saying that Donald Trump.
I would love if Donald Trump was pro-crime. I wish Donald Trump was this guy.
Of our lifetime. She's serving over 20 years. Do you know Ghislaine Maxwell?
I just want Trump to be as like
He's dead. I'm talking about people alive
dangerous
right now.
as my enemies say that he is.
Wouldn't he be the one who did this?
Oh, great. I'm glad you brought up Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein, before he died, did an interview.
Like
with
every
Michael
time I
Walker
hear
and
someone tell me I live in a
he says,
fascist
"My
country,
closest
I'm like,
friend was
man,
Donald Trump. I was his closest friend."
stop.
Elon Musk, I'm not sure if you've heard of him. He tweeted recently that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files.
Live in a
And
fascist
Ghislaine
Remember I said,
Maxwell-
man, if we lived in the world that they describe, why am I so sad all the time?
Donald Trump stood up and said, "Good luck."
Why am I more miserable than you are?
Being soft on child sex
Well, you
traffickers
just said they
like
were his
Epstein.
Why am I the guy
I'm
that's
saying he
on
was
like
friends.
the
He was friends with
depressed
Epstein.
side
You
of
haven't
the
seen the videos?
bus?
They danced together, partied together. Epstein said I was his closest friend.
Which for the record is the front of the bus.
He said Epstein's a great guy. He loves young women. A lot of them are very young. Nudge,
Well,
nudge,
why
wink,
is it,
wink, laugh, laugh.
if this is such a perfect world for people like me, why am I the guy who says my favorite day is
Not that I know
Monday?
of. Certainly not child sex offenders. No, do you?
If it came, no, of course not.
Okay, so we're both in agreement.
Oh, so you don't like child sex? I'm curious.
One of your friends is a child sex
You know what I
trafficker.
do?
You hate
I don't know,
children.
Mehdi. You seem to like it.
And then I'd go
You
and
hate
say,
child
and I
sex,
would
and
say,
yet you
"Oh,
support
look,
Donald
Mr.
Trump.
Hassan was
Curious.
friends with this guy 10 years ago. Therefore, he's
What if
for
Mr.
child sex
Hassan
Listen to
said,
Mehdi Hassan
"I
soon
wish
like
you
a
well
his
in your
dad
trial." Would you ever
voice.
go at me for
You
that?
wish your well.
Well,
you
just
wish
why
your
does
well
it?
on
The
trial.
I mean,
child sex
Mehdi
trafficking.
Hassan is
Would
just
you
doing
ever
that
wish
shitty
someone
Matt
that?
Boers
That's
comic
gotcha.
from
That's
2009. Like,
It's a pretty big
curious,
gotcha.
and it's
Yeah.
just like,
Pretty big gotcha.
Okay,
You
but
praise-
you think Matt
praise
Boers
the
regrets that comic?
What about the fact that
No,
he-
of course
what
he
about the
doesn't.
fact that
Let's
Elon
talk
Musk says his
politics.
name?
I think
Although
once
he's
they
not a
realize-
political cartoonist anymore.
So
Is that the guy in the
Holy
well
shit.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt Boers was like this really big political cartoonist for like, I want to say like 20
No,
years,
it's
maybe
a
less.
fact. From the CDC.
But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he was the big Democrat
And then you can come back in.
guy that everyone would kind of cite
I'm
for
not
being
lying.
snarky. He was that millennial irony filler guy before it was really Reddit coded. And everyone and their mother just does it now.
Other politicians who are Democrats
Yes,
stuff.
because it's
Everyone
a
can
state
see
level
your
law.
partisanship.
That's like saying no. I'll say Republicans are too. State governors who are soft on crime are the ones that are
Let me
responsible
finish
for
a
murder
sentence. When Donald Trump left office,
Soft
No,
on crime,
actually,
hard from
I don't
crime.
think you should finish a sentence.
You just got that.
Pew Research, the 30% increase in the murder rate between 2019 and 2020 was the single biggest jump in the murder rate since 1905.
All right, the boys are back in town. Here we go.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna kill
Oz
all the
is
murder.
like, you can take 20 women
But why did it go up on his
in a
watch?
fight, right, Dimes?
Why did it go up?
Yeah.
Gee, that's a real hard. That's a
He's very
real
bad
hard
at fighting crime
That's a
for
real hard one to
Republicans.
figure out, right? We shut down the whole economy during COVID. We told everyone that
I just had an image in my head of Dimes just wildly swinging his fist and beating up.
Being completely overwhelmed.
The pandemic didn't finish in 2020. And yet, if we're going to play the what about game, you guys blame Joe Biden for
Did you hear the news? Dimes lost to 20 women. Fucking faggot.
So does Donald Trump. I'll name one right now. I'll name one
I've
right now.
asked you for like 10 minutes.
I'll name one
Like,
right
I
now.
lose to 20 women after I quit podcasting.
He pardoned violent criminals who then went on to commit other crimes. You don't think
What a
religion-
terrible way to go.
It was a one-time thing. What's his policy
know-
he has pushed? Name a law he
Hold
has
on, no, a
signed.
pardon
What
is
He
not a
law
lost
has
one-time
to
signed?
20
thing.
women.
Policy is not one-time
That's
thing.
like Jimmy Carter.
Thanks,
You may wanna
Dimes.
dodge January 6th to pardon.
Hey,
I'm
it's,
not
Anyone,
uh,
deal with it. Did you agree with it?
Anyone playing the? What are you guys doing?
Does that mean his
I don't-
policy
I
was
just dropped another nuke
Do you support
on the world,
pardoning of people
and I
who went
took
on
Judas out.
prosecuted for sexually abusing a 7-year-old
I
child,
relate.
illegal gun possession, reckless
Ooh,
homicide.
Quasar
There's
cannon.
more bad faith. See, there's
That's
more bad faith.
mine.
Pardon
Give it
someone for
back.
sexually abusing
I-
someone. Someone-
Mom said it's my turn on the Quasar cannon.
I don't want
Pardon
to.
them for
No.
sexual child abuse.
But they were criminals who committed those crimes. He let them out, so that means
Now
the
you
crime
say,
rate goes up.
so you say they're criminals because they did
The
the
crime
crime,
rate.
right? Would you extend that to?
I'm not gonna lie, like
criminals because
what
they committed a crime? I
Mehdi
haven't-
played the
the Supreme
hatchling
Court-
so
Supreme
well,
Court-
it just
we're gonna
makes
talk
me
about
want to
immigration.
punch him.
Someone who's illegally entered the United States.
Why don't they try that?
Bring back the-
Has anyone tried that?
Bring back the duel. That's all I'm gonna say. Like if we're gonna bring back all these old-fashioned reactionary values, I say bring
unironic
back the
shit-
fucking duel.
It's this whole thing about women and the weak
The citation
looking
of the case.
for looking for
Arizona versus
what do you call
United
it?
States 2012.
Fuck, I'm losing my words here.
Pause.
Like
Oh man, we're citing,
affirmation, like affirmation, right? Whereas men don't, because men know that conflict is on the other side of every conversation. Like if we just had to fight again, then it wouldn't be an issue.
Well, this is
right?
the thing is that when you talk to people or like you argue with a guy, and I'm sure both of you know this because I think both of you have been in a fight.
I mean that when
You
Yeah.
know when you're talking to someone who's been punched in the face before and knows how to word things
Right.
careful enough to not run the risk of conflict. Like if he thinks he can take you, he might do it. But
And I've come out the other side of that where I'll size someone up and I know I can probably take them, but then I don't want that to guide my decision because I don't want to just be a bully. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
being real here, like if someone's like shorter or smaller than you, it's like, well, that's not carte blanche just to like
be a
style
violent
on them,
or be a
right?
dick, yeah.
Yeah. So I actually try and come out the other side of that by like it must not be fun being, you know, 5'9", whatever.
And then you say that.
5'9" and no one takes you seriously, and you're never allowed to speak.
You're not allowed to have rights again.
Yeah, it must be hard being 5'9" and you just don't have rights, and then you meet someone like me.
So what I want to ask you this. So
How tall are
is
you,
it
Dimes?
possible- Because remember, Burn of
I'm
Prison,
6
right?
feet tall.
Is it possible that all these things that he's done that supposedly make
I was
him
I was like
pro-crime,
waiting for
is
like
there's
a
another
ridiculous
reason
height.
for the doing it? There's other justifications.
No,
For
I'm.
example,
Guess what?
let me- let me
I'm
give you an
a
example.
regular.
Please rebut it.
I'm
The-
hardcore regular.
Is it possible
I'm an
that he
extra
could have
medium,
done
is what he's
this
telling
to
me.
unite
You're
the
big in
country,
Japan.
To move past, to go to a new chapter. If it's possible, you would have to admit that there's another possibility. Therefore, he's not pro-crime.
Hit it,
This is where we
Johnny.
play.
Possibility.
Okay,
Let me agree and disagree.
everyone, stop fucking with me. Everyone, just stop fucking with me.
Donald Trump was sitting there saying, "How can
I think we
increase
should
the
fuck
level
with
of
him
murders?
more.
Let me release some murderers."
Right.
I'm not saying he did
You
that.
know-
I don't think
Everyone
he
should be
does
allowed to
because
like
that's
take
what
a
he said.
knee in a
That's bullshit.
war.
In fact, he divided the country further. But
You're just in the trench and you're about to pull out your bayonet. You take a knee and you're just like, hold on, buddy.
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No,
Fucking
he's
5
pro-crime
minutes.
and pro-criminal.
No, but that's a big indictment.
Don't be Jewish about it. Just let me take a breath.
I'm throwing you right back.
let
on
me
where you
let me
die,
let me
okay?
fucking tie my shoe.
Okay, sorry.
Your friend,
Guys on either side of the war taking a knee by accusing the other side of being you. So that's something we would do. Is not let you get a knee. Why is my okay?
And then I died too.
So my mouse was off the screen. It was I almost closed the entire browser.
I'm gonna let them out. Yeah, that makes
Can I
you
ask you a
pro-
question?
Yell
Is it
saying
possible
Dimes
that
revealing that he's a beta male. How?
Because
Oh,
you're not
because I-
6'1".
It's like, oh shit, I can't get
6'1's a
out. So I gotta
fucking.
take
Thank
a
you,
video.
chat,
Some of
for
them,
being an
maybe.
asshole.
A lot of them, maybe?
Others we saw with our own lying eyes on tape,
Okay,
battering
so-
police
so I
officers.
wanna-
With our own
Did you
lying
watch live
eyes.
on January
Yeah,
6th?
well.
To be completely honest,
Have
I'm
we tried
completely honest on
violence?
this. I'm more trying to.
Have we
target-
given
you're
war
saying
a
he's pro-crime,
chance?
and in my head,
I'm
just
saying
thinking this
I've-
logically. let me
Real
think back.
war
Also,
has
did he
never
just
been
admit
tried.
that he's a novice
There's
to
a
this?
possibility that he might have had
And this is your first outing? Oh, buddy.
Chapter, right? That's the reason.
Yeah.
I would have watched
Fine.
some like
There was other reasons. I'm just saying
2017
that's a
kill stream
possibility.
before I
That's
decided
not
to go to
saying
the
it's a
big
possibility,
leagues.
but I'm saying it's
Fucking
irrelevant
decided to take on 20 people at once in his first time. That speaks to your character.
He's like that British OnlyFans chick.
I don't know about that.
But what's her name? Something blue?
Something something.
Oh yeah, Bonnie Blue, I think.
Bonnie, yeah.
That's such an insult to the Confederate flag. Like, hi, I'm Bonnie Blue. You get that name out of your mouth.
Yes, when Donald Trump is responsible for that.
And a lot of other things.
And a lot of other things.
All right, pause.
You doubt police officers who
I know that there is a shirt called "Give War a Chance." I'm literally referencing it. We are all friends with the Laughing Man here. You fucking idiot.
You retard!
Imagine not having a mug from the Good Suffer store.
meet you,
Like,
Mehdi.
you fucking moron.
Oh, who is peppering us with grenades right now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
a
an
robot.
N-word down there.
I saw it all firsthand.
This guy, I got him. Yes.
Smoke in my eyes.
remember we have
Bloodied.
Prudential's
Oh,
career with in our grasp right
That's
now.
why I
Let's
used
not.
the. That's
yeah,
why I used the word, the letter word.
But
Yeah.
the entire claim is that he
You're just not gonna. You're just not gonna
that's
say it
basically-
like
you
Curtis
bring it up.
Yarvin on
All you do
Twitter.
is bring it up.
Okay, how much
Well,
money
let me say this.
Are you
Let me
okay
say
with
this.
his pardoning of Paul Wolchak?
Do you hear the guy in the background just say it?
talking about
Nine
pardoning.
former members of Congress.
You
That's
keep
my
talking
claim.
about pardoning.
He keeps pardoning criminals. That makes him.
You know who else
pro-criminal.
pardoned a big criminal?
Go on.
Hunter Biden was pardoned.
This
by
way they're
his-
arguing about
crack
whether he's
cocaine,
pardoning criminals.
and he
Like,
had
by
hookers there,
definition,
too.
This
if
is
you're
the
pardoning,
dumbest debate
they're a
ever.
criminal.
Who decided to make the debate about
Why is he
Trump?
pardoning the criminal? Who are you going to pardon? You're going to pardon non-criminals?
Well,
He
so
shouldn't
was
have done
over-
Exactly.
You know what? You know what though?
Well, you know, the only person
Because
who's
that's
done
what
that has been
Biden
Joe
did.
Biden.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
just, like doing preemptive
Pardon his whole
It's just
family. Like,
like-
wait a second. Wait a second.
Actually, that's the meta. That's the
Trump
meta
hangs
game.
around with criminals. He spent
We have to
the last 8 years hanging around
preemptively
with the
pardon.
mob. He hung around with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, that whole that's
I can keep going.
Jeffrey Epstein lived in West
Oh,
Palm Beach,
boy,
area,
we're-
and that's the closest
Epstein.
golf course you can go to.
Do you think
And
he's
he's
gonna
Clanker
do
is
Donald
our
Trump in the
word.
Epstein
So
file?
That's true.
Do you think Donald Trump in the
as
Epstein
soon
file?
as Trump found out,
Gotta be a
Do you think
good
Donald Trump is in
clanker.
the Epstein file?
No, I do not. And
What, is Elon Musk lying?
Let me explain. Let me explain this. He lived in the area in Mar-a-Lago, near Mar-a-Lago, so he got
Aha, we made it
obviously,
out.
ticket to go in there.
Yep.
As soon as Trump found out that Epstein had done all those bad things, immediate ban
That's
from
not true,
Mar-a-Lago.
but okay.
Immediate ban
It's
from
not
Mar-a-Lago.
true.
Yes, it is.
He
Yes,
should
it is.
pardon
In fact,
these
Ghislaine
criminal
Maxwell
turkeys.
recruited
It's so
some
true.
of the girls that were abused from Mar-a-Lago.
So
Who
listen to
is
this.
From Mar-a-Lago. That's
texting
pretty
me?
outrageous.
Winkler
Elon
hopes
Musk
we're
tweeted that out
giving
in
those
a
tin
fit of
skins
rage,
the what
okay?
for.
Do you really,
Sometimes
do you
people tell
really
the truth
think
when they're
All right, enough of this. I can't watch this shit anymore.
Implying we were watching any of it.
But it's also, and I know it's an old debate, but it's a debate about a topic that was already kind of old at the time, which was, you know, who hates Epstein more? Is it Trump or everyone who wants to kill Trump? I don't. This is a losing argument either way.
I don't think anyone's having a good time.
Remember, guys, it's simple. I'm in favor of crime that benefits me. I'm against the rights that annoy me. I want everyone I don't like thrown in jail or out of a helicopter. It's really fucking simple.
Yeah,
That's actually all politics. Deeply AL coded. Someone was referencing the Bonnie Blue thing. The competency crisis has hit whores in a way that was unprecedented.
Whores everywhere asking, "Where's the dick?" It's just like, oh no, she lied at City Slickers University.
I feel like whores had to be a bit more sensible back
Could
in
you
the day.
imagine a bunch of like, this is what this have they is prostitution legal in Canada anywhere? Are
Good
sex workers
question.
legal?
Is it Judas? I want to say yes. Is he still here or is
That's
he
a good
gone?
question. I'm literally googling this now if sex work is legal in Canada. And we just sent $3. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Sex workers in Canada. It is legal. Okay. The buying and selling of a sexual service is legal, but the purchase of these services is criminalized.
No, that's what it was. Okay, yeah. There's a strange law in Canada. Remember, you can trade money for sex, but there's some caveat where you can't advertise for it or you can't sell it publicly. So you'll see advertisements.
Do you think there's Indian visa fraud for sex workers?
Like for India, like, is anyone having sex with Indian women?
No, I don't think. Well,
yeah.
someone's got. Well, I don't think it's at that point. I don't think it's.
Look,
sex.
they're a third of the human population. Somebody's doing it.
Someone's doing the rapes.
Is there a type of rape where both parties are non-consensual, but it still happens anyways? Because I feel like that must be what it is.
I feel like
meeting
that's
6.5
all the
6
animal
Stormy
kingdom.
Waters and says, I'm a Tom guy too. Yeah, I will.
For all of my friends, the women. For all of my enemies, gay sex.
Is that a joke about how Stormy Waters just lies about everything, or is it that he's actually
Okay.
No, I don't know. I don't know anything about him other than that he lies all the time.
Okay. Hey, I don't. You didn't make a couple of bucks on Rigetti computing.
I love.
That's what.
You know what? But I watched it. I'm just saying. Did you watch it after he plugged it?
I know I haven't been. What happened? What happened?
It would have been a big mistake to invest in it when he said, yeah. Unless you called the top, maybe. Anyway,
are we fighting bugs or bots?
We're
still?
fighting.
Oh, I thought. Should we go back to? We can do bugs.
Oh, me abandoned. I don't care
Okay.
what we do. You have 3 types of enemies.
Yeah, let's go back to bugs and let's do like a crazy. Maybe this will be the last one because I have to get going soon.
Okay.
We're at like 2.5 hours here. So let's.
Oswald Art says sex where both parties don't consent is having sex with a black woman. Man, this stream is getting put behind the paywall so fast.
And honestly, this isn't our most outrageous stream either. This is
No, it's not.
All right, here we go. All right, this will be the last one, boys. I didn't come into this with a whole lot of topics planned. This is just stream of consciousness.
He didn't
basically.
come at all.
Circling back to what we were talking about, is it still sex if there's no climax? Because I have a theory that there's no orgasms in India.
You can just say you faked it.
That may very well be happening in India. Like, because people are saying that, oh, yes, the sex is happening. Are the orgasms happening? I mean, jury's still out.
Curious.
Can I get an indeed?
Yes, quite right.
Nope.
I love going into a battle drenched with blood.
Just says I'm here to fuck.
You get all these young guys going to war and writing on the side of their helmets like they did in Vietnam. It's just everyone's writing, "I want to die. I hope I get shot."
On one side of your helmet, it says "Never goon." And on the other side of your helmet, it says "Please hurt me, daddy."
The other side says, "I hope the next bullet is a thick Polynesian woman who crushes my head between her thighs like a fucking cantaloupe." We have huge helmets in this war.
It's written in Comic Sans too.
I'm walking in.
Comic Sans.
I'm walking
and
into the battle.
is an impact font, like a meme.
It's impact font. You're wearing a helmet as high as the hats that the English bobbies wear. Just I gotta get my meme out. So if it kills me, has anyone tried that?
On one side of the helmet, it just says "Born to Rape." On the other side of the helmet, it says "Twink Death Victim."
This dovetails nicely with the war streamers topic we were talking about. Like, if you had, of course, people are gonna do this. If you had the iDubbbz war streamer,
Like a guy going into the front saying, "Do they have big head mode in this war?"
Excuse me, Sergeant. Where's my third person mode? Where's my over the shoulder like Resident Evil?
Or no one's gonna be odd job in this war, right?
And just like that, everyone's age got shown for a second.
I've never played the bug level at this high level, so okay, here we go.
and nice.
Everyone's dying. Everyone's getting
beautiful.
raped. Everyone.
That nuke threw my torso like 10 blocks away.
He can't stop nuking. First thing, right off the rip.
I'm the one that dropped or put that nuke up.
That's fine.
How many lives could have been saved if America entered the war and just started nuking? Like there was before any troops are deployed. That's what they were pissed off at.
Real estate guys just like rubbing their hands together, like fucking finally, someone's making some sense. We got to start fresh.
In the future, they're going to look back on us and say they've been doing war backwards. They start with a few cautious incursions and maybe some strafings. Like, no, they should have started with nuking and then you work your way back.
Yeah.
They're also going to wonder why we had dessert at the end of the meal.
That was almost Iran on some level. Like Trump shows up with the B-2s, and the following day he's like, "Peace, peace."
Fuck,
and it worked. It actually worked.
Are we Trump guys?
No, I'm not. Look, I'm just calling it like I see it. I don't like Trump, and I don't even like that he did that. But it was
Judas
kind of
is just doing
the
onion man you hate makes a really good point.
Yeah.
I like that Trump militarily is just doing war like we would.
Yeah, like he did it last time too. Remember, he launched like 1,000 Patriot missiles at Yemen just in the middle of the night one time, and then nothing. He's just like, yeah, fuck him.
This is what Hitler's revolution of war was with the Blitzkrieg. It's like, why don't we do all the awesome, smart things just at the same time?
Yeah, we got this whole deck of cards. Just throw them on the table.
Y'all have been hustling backwards. Hitler was the first guy to say, "Congratulations, you played yourself." You've been fighting war like a bunch of pee-pee caca dummies. I read that in Hitler's Table Talks. That man was drunk. Oh man, I wonder what drunk Hitler would have been like.
3 episodes, but it's just our guys.
In drunk history, but it's just guys dressed like Hitler talking shit about fucking IA and like other E-celebs and shit. Looking
I
to
think it's just called Blood Satellite. I could be wrong.
Yeah, so basically, I'm a Chinese Hitler, and I fucking these whores got me so fucking angry. Not doing an accent.
I was stuck in the wall.
Meeting with my eyes taped back, wearing an SS uniform. And it's like, I read some shit that annoyed me so much.
You break character, call someone round eye, realize it's over.
I got vampire teeth in, just fucking up.
Oh, jeez.
Just realized how over it was.
I am out. Oh shit! I'm out of bullets. I'm out of time. Everyone's winning this mission without me. I get the feeling in this whole, situation that I'm the guy that shows up at the group project right at the end. Let me ask you this:
Okay, you still get the A.
No, just I want to know if you've noticed the same thing. I'm noticing more. I don't want to say it's a Gen Z thing, but I've noticed with them the most that there's way more references to high school as young men. Like when I was in my 20s, and you were in your 20s as well, I never heard people reference hall monitors as one example. You know what I mean? Where people like bring that up, or they bring up like lunch ladies and shit. That seemed kind of childish.
Are
but
Gen
now,
Z
like,
not in high school? They're not in high school anymore. I just
They're in college.
I just treat them like high school.
Or they're working.
but see, like 23, 25, like they're getting into like the 25-year-olds, but they still mention like high school.
Yeah, no, I
reference
mean we
points.
couldn't get away from it fast enough. If anything, we would like feign adulthood when we were in our early 20s, pretend that we had more experience than we did. But the idea of like using high school as a reference point is kind of bizarre. I haven't noticed that though, because I just don't talk to people.
I think a lot of it has to do with that things have gotten so shitty that high school seems like a nice reprieve from the fucking gay race communism.
We've mentioned that a
hellhole
number.
we've
Like
been.
there's a bit of a boomer phenomenon going with our generation now, where we had a lot of experiences that we just took for granted that these guys aren't getting. Like we're joking about like living in these shitty apartments and doing drugs or fucking a bunch of girls or something, which was actually possible 25 years ago. And like I would hate to be an 18-year-old trying to find a fucking girlfriend right now. It's not the same.
It blows my mind because I have a friend who is 6.5 years younger than me, definitely Gen Z, and he's in law school. He's a pretty decent looking guy, well put together, and he's like, dude, it's like fucking over. And I'm like, you are in the best career path track imaginable to get women. Why are you acting like it's over? And apparently it's just that fucking bad.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't even give people advice.
I explicitly don't anymore.
We got enough Gen Z in our community, and they tell me how it is. I can't argue against it. I see a lot of people arguing against young people, men and women, about how it is, and I guess I just don't know. I think sometimes people are overreacting how bad it is, but the other times, like, hey, all I can say is that's a shame, really.
You just drive out to the country and pick up a girl at the gas station.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you just tour a bunch of Denny's and find a trad wife? You hear Like even other Gen Z think like just cockamamie nonsense.
Did that guy ever succeed? Who said he was going to do it?
Homath? No.
No, it wasn't Homath.
Well,
Although
that is his strategy. Like he actually is.
he's
like,
an idiot, and he's just a he's a fucking. I laughed my ass off when Molyneux came back to Twitter, and he's just like, "This guy's stealing my bit." It's like, no, you retard! Like you were just here while he was banned, and you were fucking worse.
Well, we were chatting about this the other day, and it triggered a string of takes that I don't know if people even agreed with. But we were talking about hypergamy, which for people who don't know, it's I'm going to say a couple of numbers that are made up, but you'll get the gist of what I'm saying. It's something like 80% of women throughout history have reproduced and 40% of men have, something like that, which says that there's more women in hypergamous relationships, meaning they're having more kids with the same guy, and it's not actually egalitarian at all. And so people look at that and they draw their little graphs and their doodles and say, that's how it is, and women always date up and stuff and like that. And on the value scale, they say men, high value men, and you see this adopted by a lot of right-wing women, even like the Radfem Hitlers, who say this is true. Women are the stewards of the genetic code, and that's good and that's righteous, and men should just try harder to do that. And not to be misconstrued, I believe my position is far more misogynistic than people give it credit for, because I actually don't think women are very good at judging value. I think they're good at aesthetics.
Radfin Hitler is a perfect example of that. In that.
Oh yeah.
That's a perfect example that take for example the warrior, the soldier, let's say he's a Marine or something. The biggest fear that he has is that even though he represents the warrior caste, he is physically fit and brave and will have a career lined up, all that shit, probably looks handsome too, whatever it might be. The biggest fear is that when he goes off to war, his woman will fuck the snake oil salesman, the schemer, or the coward, meaning that they have the high value male, but then they choose the guy who's on heroin, a cigarette smoking artist, some dark fucking loser type guy. You know what I mean? So when people say women date high value men, I'm like, I don't think there's a consensus on what value is. Clearly men, and we joke about
I literally just saw a headline the other day, Dimes, where it was like, woman marries man she picked up who was like homeless and hitchhiking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't think they have the best value judgment. I mean, this is why I to reference that Lee tweet, right? Like, this is why every religion and culture throughout human history has done everything in its power to restrict women's agency.
Yeah.
And it sounds outrageous sometimes to say, but I do think it's true that I don't think there is any sort of consensus and on what value is. Furthermore, I had a take that was fairly controversial, but I think people will see where I'm going with it. That even within our spaces, when we talk about was the ideal male, the specimen, they'll think, okay, blonde, blue-eyed, tall, jacked, everyone's got that sort of propaganda poster fantasy. And I'd love to hear any pushback on this from people, but I haven't heard it yet. But I said, if you look across historical examples, plus across the world now, it seems that every great civilization I can think of, or every great movement throughout history, was not actually spearheaded by the people who look like that. The only example I could think of would be the Vikings, but they were more like just rampaging hordes of barbarians.
I'm not convinced they even looked like that. They probably just looked like fucking truckers or farmers.
Actually, this is our own political historical revisionism that we've backdated onto our.
Yeah,
I mean, that's something also worth investigating.
But for example, we know Hitler had blue eyes, but he didn't have blonde hair. He was not particularly tall, but they lied. The Aryan ideal did not look Germanic to me. And if you look at the British Empire, the British people, they tend to, kind of be of darker complexion, of course, and darker hair, certainly.
Absolutely.
And then so it seems that what other great civilizations? Rome, the British Empire, France. Are France known? The
Yeah.
French known for that? No, they're not. So I'm like,
Yeah, we're all shorter and had dark hair.
so it seems to me that if we're talking value, not only based off of economic value, but also those who provide the genetic material for greatness, it seems to me that blonde hair, blue eyes isn't that. That's just aesthetics. And it just seems almost like a random aesthetic to me, or a mythologized aesthetic. I'm not. It sounds like that. Oh, he's Cope because I don't have blonde hair. But I would also say that, having met some people from our space, it seems that everyone in this scene currently that is on the cutting edge, the tip of the spear on anything,
they're all black.
They're all black women. They're all black women. They're all fucking Hispanic trannies, But you see what I'm saying though? Like everyone's got fucking dark hair.
Everyone's Brazilian. I don't.
There's
get it.
literally one guy in our space who looks like that. His name's the Golden One, and he seems to be the exception. And nothing.
And his name is the Golden One. Like he's Mr. Red Hair.
No, determinism strikes again.
Yeah, so all I was saying that was like how much of our ideal is literally just aesthetics, and versus because it was Fortisax in the chat. We were talking about, or I think it was Fortisax or someone like that talking about genetics, about how I think it was about miscegenation or interracial relationships, about how it has to do with smell, things like that. And I said, well, if you're talking genetics, that's a very big bucket. That's a big umbrella. There's a lot of things that go in genetics. It's not just aesthetics. It is it's behavior sets, it's intelligence, it's IQ, it's everything. Genetics is everything. You get into blood memory, you get into all sorts of things. And I said, well, so if we're talking genetics, aesthetics might be 10% of it, that what people might be looking for in a mate. And so I don't know if there seems to be a consensus in women like who's the most attractive, but it seems to be that's at the detriment of every other survival mechanism or any other metric you might have for what would make not only a economically beneficial mate but also a strong mate. Anyway, you see where I'm going with this. I was wondering, what do you think about that? Am I way out to lunch on this?
We're gonna get
potentially, but I don't know enough to offer a counterpoint at the current moment.
Well, I was also, and even geopolitically right now, if I look at the blonde hair, blue eye nations, we love them. We've had a great many fans there, but they seem to be the most pacifist. And no one deserves to be overrun by migrants, but it seems to be even prior to the Great Migration, it seems that many of the Nordic countries were known to be more pacifist, more socialist, less confrontational, less warlike, etc. So I'm like, well, what I mean? Like, what is it? I don't know. It seems to me that the examples of greatness are few and far between there.
This feels like a very half-finished thought.
Well, I let some people finish it.
I think also a lot of it has to do with the fact that a great degree of social trust was just taken for granted. Like when outside of the Second World War, any time in the West, when has there been a major outpouring of violence? Like there really hasn't been, unless you live in like a middle or an Eastern European kind of shithole post-Soviet state, right? So there's this great deal of just we're not accustomed to violence. And I think we're seeing some rioting there, which I think kind of echoes McLuhan's point that violence is quest for identity, because we've been told now for 70 years that there is no violence, there is no nationalism, and that if you need to be defended, you're going to be basically a fucking vassal state to an empire that doesn't really have your best interest at heart. And so I don't know if it's so much with like a genetic point here, and maybe we're just applying our own weird understanding of genetics to it, but at the end of the day, I just think that, okay, we've been psychologically told, conditioned, and repressed that we are not allowed to engage in the things that made us who we were in the past. Ergo, it's easy to kind of say, oh, like these people are pussies or whatever, and it's just like, well, it's functionally illegal in most places to be as right-wing as we are. And then on top of that, the police at this point know that the only people that they can actually enforce the law on are the people that are used to law and order.
Yeah, well, to me, it's also like, of the nations I see with the biggest pushback to this, where do we see it happen? America, Germany, France, the UK. Like maybe I've been scanning the news. It just seems that of the nations that are pushing back against mass migration, it is also the same people I've been talking about against their own governments, risking their lives. America would be a great example. Even Canada with the trucker protest. That's one, only fringe example. It's not even about mass migration, but still, anyway. And also, someone in the chat, I made a good point once where they said, well, people would use that aesthetic or attracted to it because I think Michi Peachy said in the chat here, it is the most rare. It's a rare breed of human. And then also some people say that's just archetypical of like the whitest possible thing. So, that's extreme whiteness, to which I said, I agree, but then it is just propagandistic in that sense, rather than who are the...
I mean, there are plenty of blonde-haired, blue-eyed people throughout Western Europe.
I think you just meant on like a global stage.
Sure.
Just like redheads too. So, I get the propagandistic drive there, but also and maybe this is getting back to the certain point, I don't know why the Germanic people would need a fucking Scandinavian aesthetic to feel good about themselves. I just think there's enough history and enough genetic lineage there to, and I get the esoteric literature. I get the Hyperborean stuff. We've gone deep into Hyperborea before. We know the books, we know all the background there, but I'm also like, I don't know. There's a British look. There's a British genetic code that doesn't look like that. Why don't you, if you just have people who look like you as your vanguardist ideal? Anyway, I'm just spinning my wheels here, but I think that's more
my
or less.
My HBD fans in chat are just spurting the fuck out, and it's just like, this is not a hat. I'm just gonna let them rage.
What are they mad at? Read it.
Oh god, this isn't how or why people select mates. Please talk to Ed Dutton. It's rare. I like it. Cleft
Talk to
palates are
Ed Dutton.
rare. Nobody likes that. Or that two-headed girl, rare as heck.
Ed Dutton, the midget true.
Wait. No. Yeah, there's all that. But like, what does Ed Dutton say? That's I have read Ed Dutton and I've spoken to Ed Dutton. Have you guys? Have you? Shut the fuck up, faggot.
I'm gonna let y'all keep fighting.
I've spoken to him on several fucking occasions.
The thing with Ed Dutton though is that he's 6'4" and blonde, so you can't.
Well, because I don't know what part of the discussion, because he's probably reading old chats too about mate selection, but like you're not choosing mates based on genetics. What I'm saying is genetic. Yeah, well, actually, the thing about Edward Dunn, you stupid fucking faggot, is that when he talks about genetics, it's represented by behaviors. That's literally what I was fucking saying. So when you are judging genetics, you're not judging aesthetics. You're also judging behaviors. That was my fucking point. We're acting like you pick mates based on aesthetics. So why don't you read Ed Dunn, you stupid fucking nigger? Why don't you listen to Blood Satellite?
The problem is women.
Gentlemen, please let us return to the real problem at hand. Oh my god.
Thank you, Dimes. That was
thank
refreshing.
you, Dimes. I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Yes.
Oh fuck! It's almost 11. Fuck. Oh, I gotta go to work.
All right. So I gotta get going. Yeah, you have to get to work at like midnight. All right. Sorry. Thank you.
Ever since I decided to get employed again, my 9mm looks at me differently.
Oh, do you have the talking gun? Can we make its debut here?
Yeah. You're never here for this, Judas. I've only talking to you like twice. So, anyways, this is the talking gun.
Hey, buddy.
And he's gonna be talking to me later tonight. As I think about whether or not I want to go to work tomorrow. So, chat, remember, you keep this gun from talking to me personally by subscribing and listening and doing everything that's necessary. I should end it with a fucking like sound clip of like a loud bang at the end before people think I like, oh, that'd be fun. I should do that at the end of the Digital Archipelago. Be like, man, this was a fun last episode. Gio was so nice knowing you. This is the talking gun. And then just like I play like the soundboard, and it's just like a loud bang, and then I like end for the stream. Like oh man, you've given me so many ideas. Thank you, chat. You're so great. That was a lot of fun.
All right, a great time. This has been a great episode. All right, everyone.
Just take the talking gun to the convenience store. My friend Ragu says this is what you get for being fucking employed or getting fucking married, and I'm like, yeah, I guess so. But I'm looking forward to being that.
Right.
Now I'm getting shoot out for being a fucking turning into a wife guy. I don't know. It sounds like I got the last chopper out of Saigon, faggot.
Sorry, guys. We're all out of wives.
We're all out of wives. Sorry there, buddy. You can cling on to that C-17 like that one Afghan guy did and fall off at 10,000 feet.
You're going to be like that fucking one Japanese guy who thought the war was still going on. They found him on an island like 30 years
It's like
later.
that's what I want. I want there to be some guy like on the incel subreddit in like 2070 being like, I'm still here.
You're the one Japanese guy on the island, hasn't bathed, hasn't changed his clothes, looking for someone to rape. He can't. He's just on the island. Sir, rape is over. We don't do that. It's like the Forever War. We don't do that anymore. I need to be told to stand down. By who? By
I did see your super chat, Oz. I didn't know that it came with a message. I guess I'm gonna go have to read that real quick. Feel obligated.
the last rapist on earth needs to be told to stand down by Barack
See, this
Hussein
just sounds
Obama.
like oh, it just says you didn't send any instructions, so I guess no message. But yes, I did get it, so thank you. The last chopper out of Kabul, yeah, and now it's just you. It's like fucking the end or the beginning of any Resident Evil game, and it's just you surrounded by like 1,000 rapists. It's like survive. Can you survive Raccoon City? Can you survive?
Well, it's funny. They did a comic based on that exact premise called Crossed.
Man, objective survive. Oh no, it says well, I guess I'm gonna have to go. Hold on, let me go check before I go do anything else. Oz, before I'm an asshole. Close this window. Yeah, go to fucking.
I'm just going through other comments here that I just like. You've tried gas station hot dog, not tried gas station girlfriend. I don't even know what that was about.
Gas station girlfriend. Let's go.
Yeah, more like I'll AIDS ya.
I'll AIDS ya.
Can't believe we got to put these up on the board. We almost missed
Those are
these.
some good ones. No, it just says the top tipper right there. That's all it says, Oz. Dimes is gaming. Dimes games. Yeah, he's here.
I haven't gamed really in 2 years. This is the first time.
It was
a
first
game.
Time.
I liked it. We might have to do it again. I'm gonna wait till the reviews are in it, whether I fuck this all up. But I had a great time.
See, even though I say all this on my end it gets paywalled. On your end, all this shit I say gets to be on display. This will be a good time.
Yes. Well, you didn't say anything bad. It's just.
No.
All right. Oh wait.
All right. I'm getting the fuck off here before I make any more terrible decisions.
All right. Great stream, guys. We'll talk to you next time.